Hello there. Welcome back to Infinite-Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fate. Speaking of stories, I was just about to settle into this little tale from Night City. Won't you join me?
Welcome, Chooms. I'm JonJon The Wise, here with Infinite-Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fates. Thank you all for joining us today, and thank you all for inviting me to be the game master for this Ho 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 Christmas special. I hope you guys have a great time, and I hope I don't kill all your characters. Oh. Just some. But if we kill them all, hey, it is what it is, right? Sorry to all you fans if you love these characters. But today I am in the driver's seat because my good friend Dustin here, who is the regular game master, is going to be playing some Cyberpunk Red instead of running it for once.
Woo! Yeah, it looks different from over here.
That's right. That's right. So, do we want to give a little intro of your character? Or do we want to just let it flow as we play?
He can get in there and we'll see where he ends up in the game. Nobody knows anything about
We'll let it flow as long as it's not too much trouble. Anyway, you guys will know what that is later once we get into it. So we're back in Night City with the crew, and you step through the heavy doors and the veil hits you like a punch. Dark, twisted corridors stretch ahead, pulsing with the bass line that shakes the floor under your boots. This place isn't just a club. It's a maze, a damn labyrinth, built to mess with your head. Shadows cling to every corner, lit by flashes of neon and chrome, like it's daring you to find your way out. On the main floor, veils of holographic smoke twist around the dancers, flashing weird shapes that disappear as quick as you see them. The crowd's thick, a mix of city slick execs and gutter punks, all here to lose themselves in the beat and the haze. And those mirrors along the walls, they don't show you. They show who you used to be before, or who you will be someday. Maybe it's the lighting, maybe it's the synth haze, but what you see in those reflections ain't quite right. The bar's a madhouse. Bottles glow with neon elixirs, each one promising a different hit. Memory jolts, sparks of euphoria, stuff that'll make you forget where you are. Rumor has it their top drink, Lucid Mist, gives you visions. Some things you wish you hadn't seen. This is the Veil. Nothing's real, but nothing's fake either. It's just you, the music, and a club that doesn't care if you get lost in it. Welcome to the other side of the night. You guys find yourselves all together huddled up by a dartboard, playing some good old darts, medieval darts as it's called. Now, I know that you guys all know each other. How do we all know our good friend over here?
Okay, stumbling up to the dartboard, you see maybe you would notice an expensive suit, but dark blue in color, but it's rumpled like it's been slept in. But there's a little bit of a discontinuity there because clearly the guy wearing the suit hasn't slept in a couple days, if at all. And the silver hair, keeps it short on the sides, but done up in like kind of a loose mohawk on top. And who's shooting darts right now?
That's a good question. You guys are actually playing a game called Medieval Darts, a twisted take on the classic game where you rack up points on hitting combos like breach the gate, storm the front, and release the barbarians. The board is plastered with illustrations of medieval chaos, castles, gates, charging warriors, each section promising points if you land the shot just right. So typically we need 3 players to play this game.
Well, Ricky's definitely playing.
Ricky's playing.
I'm playing.
Shipwreck.
Yeah.
Brez just going to be watching. He'll be looking around. Just kind of.
I think
But we need a third.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
And who are you?
My friends. My name's Trouble. My friends call me T. My close friends call me Trouble.
I'm gonna call you T.
What do your enemies call you?
Hey, who are you?
Who, me? I'm just a Biotechnica suit. Middle management. But you look like the next chump I'm about to beat in darts.
I'm game. We gonna make it interesting?
Well, of course. That's the only way I like to play. He looks back at his other Biotechnica suits. They're all looking at you, laughing as if they think they've already won. Flashy eyes, slick back hair, cheap suits, cheap jewelry. But, you know, it's supposed to look like it's the new stuff.
Okay. Trouble looks at Ricky, and I'm trying to size up whether you think you're confident that we can, like, how confident he is.
I wink at him. Like,
I know what Ricky's gonna. But Trouble just met you, and then
I think someone's in trouble.
have I ever played this game?
So it is a common game at this nightclub, so it's not like one of those common games that you can find everywhere else. So do you think you frequented this weird lucid dream nightclub before called The Veil?
Okay, we got. I leaned to Ricky. I'm from out of town. Do you know anything about how to play this game?
Now, there's not a lot of nightclubs, I think, that Ricky has not gone to. But what's
Well, I would say Ricky's performed here, and actually you probably performed here today already. And then now you're just unwinding. Yeah.
perfect.
Timeline-wise, do I already own a club?
Yeah, I think so.
So then I probably check out competition
Yeah.
occasionally and
Yeah.
have been here before.
You might know the owner,
I
you
might
know.
know the owner.
So you guys have quite a reputation around Night City already.
And
So-
we're near the holidays. Ricky is actually wearing a Santa hat.
Yeah, that's the other thing we forgot to mention.
Yeah.
It's Christmas time in Night City.
Yeah. And Ricky was rocking the Santa hat on stage all night long. Actually, that's not true. It wasn't his originally. A fan threw it up there, and it looked so good he kept it. Yeah, I've been to this. It's like I've been here a bunch of times.
So reading his confidence, I swing back to the corpos and I'm like, 100 a dart?
100 eddies?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm going to win anyway, so. Right, guys?
I am absolutely terrified of you guys.
Have I seen them play darts before?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you guys have seen them play.
Do I know their skill level?
So I would say that you guys have played medieval darts before, and I would say like you're kind of like middle of the road, but it's up to you if you think that your character would have frequented this dartboard.
I think every time I play here, I play because it's the only place I can play.
Yeah.
So, I think I enjoy it.
Okay.
Do these guys look like corpos? Like, do they look like chumps or what?
They definitely. Why don't I get a human perception from you?
Did I put points in that? I hope.
A solo
Well,
usually
if they're
not.
corpo-y, I might recognize
Solos
them.
usually not, huh?
I think I added some because I know it's like he's a solo, but sorry.
You're good.
It's hard to find human.
Found it.
This is
Okay,
the
I've
joy.
got
The joy of playing Cyberpunk, looking for
I've
the
got a
skill.
+6, so a 10.
Okay. So a 10. So you got a 10 total. Okay.
Wait, no, that's not right. I forgot to add my empathy.
Yeah.
So I got a 14 total.
14. Okay. With the 14, you can kind of get a gauge on these guys. It's not something you haven't seen before. Overly confident corpos. They got like an okay job, middle management. You know what I mean? So they're a little bit better than the common corpos that you might see as far as like their status. So they take that confidence with them in everything that they do.
Sure.
So even though they might not be as big as they're supposed to be, you know what I mean? They kind of feel like they're bigger than life, and they have to keep going on with this persona wherever they are. So you're seeing a lot of this like phony confidence coming from them.
So, do I smell a bluff then?
Yeah, I mean you've been around these kind of folks before, and since you've been on this dartboard before, you know you don't remember seeing these guys here. You know what I mean? So you don't know where this confidence is coming from, but it's coming from somewhere.
All right.
I'd also like to see how if they're strapped. What are they armed with?
So a perception check would
Sure.
tell you all that. I'll let you add your roll to it.
Cool. -7.
-7.
Plus my rolls. Like 5.
You see a bulge in their pants, but you're not sure. Yeah. It's hard to get a read, you know, they got kind of baggy suits, you know what I mean? But it's dark, the neon lights, maybe it's the synth haze, but you can't really gauge if these guys are strapped or not.
Okay.
Assuming it's Night City, you'd assume everybody is strapped, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. So what? You gonna take your first shot or what?
No. Away team always goes first.
With pleasure. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hop the moat, get into the Archer's Tower, and slay the dragon. And you just hear gasps around you as now a crowd is kind of forming around you guys. It's obviously a really difficult shot.
Okay.
And we're gonna see how he does. Okay. So you see him throw his first dart. It lands on the moat. He jumps over the moat, no problem. Easy money. Throws his second dart. It goes wide. He falls off of the Archer's Tower. Shit. Okay, that means I gotta do double for the next one. He throws his next dart. It goes over the dartboard and hits some poor guy in the back. And you hear him drop his drink. And sorry, Choom. Shit. Yeah, I got 11 points there. Super low number. It should be like 30 or 40 points. Yeah. So now you just have to pick a combination that you think will defeat his combination.
Okay. That and you know, I think you're down some money because you owe that guy a drink. Maybe an eye.
Yeah. Sorry, Choom. Sorry about that.
I go over to that guy and I go, "Excuse me, there's a dart. Would you mind just the dart? Excuse me, sorry."
You see the guy just pick it out of his cyber skull and give it to you, and you're bigger than him, so he doesn't make us think about it. And he goes, "Here you go."
Oh, thank you so much. Do you need me to kiss your boo boo?
No, I'm good. And you see this guy's gonked out of his mind.
You got it.
All right, so I'm going to go for something that I think will beat it. So you said like what? Like he scored 11 points.
Yeah, right? He scored 11 points, a low scoring number. He fell off the Archer's Tower, which is supposed to be the easy thing.
Yeah.
The moat was no problem. The Archer's Tower was supposed to be like medium difficulty. Slaying the dragon's ridiculous. That's like him being extremely cocky.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So, you know, I'm not going to try to slay the dragon because it's like you got to earn that. I was like, you haven't earned that from me yet, but you know.
I didn't know you were a coward, Choom.
Words. And I chucked the first one. What was his first move?
His was going over the moat.
Okay, I'm going over the moat.
So it's kind of like a game of horse, but you get to pick your own combinations. So I'm just going to kind of leave it to you in that whole like idea of like it's a medieval kind of thing.
Make it up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Yeah. He's going over the moat. Okay. I'm going to slay the archer guard.
Ooh, that's big. Because that's jumping the moat, basically. And you're using that as your first combination.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're doing like medium difficulty first.
Yeah.
Okay. And then?
And then, because this is so made up that I'm like, I'm not exactly sure. So...
Medieval title.
You slay the archer.
Yeah, slay the archer.
Okay.
Slay the archer guard. And then I'm going to storm the castle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Slay the archer, storm the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then storm the gate. And then sweep the princess off her feet.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I'm going to need you to roll a...
rescue the princess. Let's just say that.
I think I'm going to call it a pistol, basically.
Okay.
It's going to be a pistol shot. So, are you better at pistol or at... what ranged weapon are you best at?
Well, let's see. Let's go down to pistol.
You could do archery. You could do whatever some kind of ranged attack, basically.
Yeah, or even...
You didn't take points in archery?
I didn't, but...
Come on, dude. Didn't you know you're going to play medieval darts?
Do you even play Cyberpunk?
Let's see. Shoulder arms.
Got a spec into archery.
Pistol is its own
It
thing?
should be handgun.
Handgun, thank you.
That's what it is, yeah.
While he's throwing, I'm going to turn my back like I'm picking up a drink off the table, but I'm going to be looking at my agent, scrolling through the rules of the game.
Yeah.
And just trying desperately to find out anything.
Okay, do a library search.
Oh, God. Is that an intelligence?
I think it is.
All right. Wait, 10.
Oh,
Blowing up, baby. Oh, with a 1.
all right, well, that's fine.
A 17.
17. All right, with the 17, you're looking through the city net and you find the ultimate guide to medieval darts.
Medieval darts for dummies.
And yeah, you're finding out that there's kind of a glitch, actually, if you want to sweep the princess off of her feet. Mm-hmm. That if you throw it at a certain part of the dartboard, that it automatically gives you like +5 points, and will make it much easier. So you can maybe relay that information over.
No, I'll let Ricky hang.
Okay.
You're not going to tell me shit.
Okay. You don't give a fuck.
All right. That's great.
I'm not even watching him. I'm trying to figure out.
Well, you know what, Ricky? Why don't you roll me, what's your luck?
My luck is low. 3.
3? Okay, roll me a d10.
Okay.
Try to get a 3 or lower. If you get a 3 or lower, you also know that piece of information inherently.
Okay. Hard to do now.
No? Okay. So you haven't learned about that glitch yet.
All right. All right. Well, luckily so my pistol's good. My handgun's good. My firearms is good. So I'll just go with that.
Okay, I'm going to give you a +1 because of how daring you're being.
Okay.
And
sweet.
So the first roll, give me a DV11
Okay.
to beat an 11.
11. So that's going to be +14. 6 + 14, 20.
So with the 20, you slay the archer, no problem. It's almost a bullseye shot right onto the archer.
Right.
You see this digital version of an archer falling from the tower. And now you have to storm the gates. That's going to be a 14.
All right, there we go. 14. Ooh, 10.
A 10. With a 10?
Yeah. Yeah.
So with the 10, you
Not
try...
10 total, sorry. It's whatever.
You blew up.
Exactly.
I blew up.
So roll your next die.
Oh, you
exploded.
blew up. Oh,
I
dude,
exploded. I blew
that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Go.
So that's going to be 24 plus 5, 29.
Okay, with a 29,
Yeah.
you happen to hit that exact same spot that we were just talking about. And now you've discovered the glitch.
Ah.
And the gates open wide, and behind the gates is a princess. You see at the 3 corpos next to you that you're playing against, they have this confused look on their face, like, what the fuck just happened? And the points just start racking up. 50, 60, 70, high score, jackpot, all the way at the top is your name. And the corporals are like, wait a minute. Wait, you cheated or something, dude. What is that?
No, I'm just good.
No, that's impossible. I've never seen a score like that. You can't even do that. That's some fucking cheating. And he goes to pull out something from his jacket.
hand-
Well, I put my hand on his
Yeah.
shoulder and go, "Excuse me, sir. You really don't want to do that."
Give me a brawling.
20.
All right, 20 beats a 16. He tries to lift his hand, but your grip is so tight that it's like holding a toddler's hand. And he's like, I'm just trying to get my agent, Choom.
You don't want to do that, sir.
All right, fine. You know, look, I don't want any trouble, all right? You see the other
what I
two corpos with him just go roll their eyes like they've seen this before. You know what I mean? Can I owe you, Choom? You know, you could find me on the 3rd floor of the Technica building. I work... I'll just owe you. Is that okay?
You're kidding, right?
Nah, I mean, look, I have the Eddies.
Oh yeah. Well then get them here.
I mean...
You've got some buddies here. Maybe you can owe them.
Guys, and they just start walking away. Guys, I got a watch.
But what's the watch worth?
Give me a general knowledge or trading. Do you have a trading or general knowledge?
This whole time, can I have been like recording him acting like a little wiener?
You can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna get some,
You can do whatever you
potential
want.
blackmail or just humiliate him because I hate corpos. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so 14.
Okay, with the 14, it's a mid-level watch. You know, it's honestly, it could even be fake. It's definitely not worth 300 eddies, which is what he owes you.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
You punch him right in the face?
I just cold cock him
Okay.
like, hard as fuck.
You
in the
do
face.
exactly that. He has no way to defend himself. He's on the back foot. You punch him right in the face. He falls to the ground, and you hear a big uproar of the crowd around you laughing.
Yeah.
And then he's bleeding from his nose. He gets up and goes, "You're gonna fucking pay for that!"
No. You just paid for it. We're even.
Oh, fuck.
And take your fucking face out of
This
here.
repair is gonna cost me more than 300. And you just see him walking away. He kind of walks past you, Trouble. He tries to shoulder check you.
I let him run into me. I'm gonna like to try. Was it he was going for his agent? This is the guy who was going for his gun.
Supposedly,
agent.
that's what he said.
Whatever he was going for, I'm gonna try and grab it from when he runs into me.
Okay.
But like on the sly.
Okay. Sleight of hand?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see it.
Oh, did I even? I'm trying to do stuff that I didn't put points in. So. Hey, 13.
13, okay. With negatives, he has no idea that you just pulled out his Constitutional Arms heavy revolver.
Oh, that's junk. Okay, but I just tuck it back into my, and I'm like, hey, whoa, take it easy,
Get out of
buddy.
my way, asshole. And he just like keeps walking past you. And as he's walking past you towards the door, you see them, Velvet, cutting through the haze of the veil with a stride that commands attention. Everything about Velvet speaks to control. Their impeccably tailored suit, the soft hum of neon trim along their collar, and the quiet confidence of someone who's not just survived in Night City, but thrived in it. There's no flash in Velvet's entrance, just that undeniable aura of power that's known and respected. Without a word, Velvet's gaze sweeps the room, landing squarely on you. They give a nod that's more an invitation than a command, but you feel the weight behind it all the same.
I got all these new friends. I was really looking forward to spending more time with them.
Hey, I am gonna call you Trouble because clearly it has a way of finding you. Who are those guys?
Yeah, people go looking for me and then they find me. Nicely handled. This place is kind of a dump. You want to go somewhere else?
I mean, there's some cool stuff. Like, you guys gotta get some ideas for...
We did, but I mean, I'm good. We've been here most of the night.
Yeah?
Want to grab a drink somewhere?
Sure. Is there a door that I can leave with them away from Velvet? Not to...
No, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Just as a, like... the thing that game masters love is when you just avoid the NPC that they introduce.
Don't worry. If that NPC wants to talk to you, then they have to go out of their way to find you.
Everybody's always looking for me. I'm just trying to be cool about it, but...
Can I roll? See if I pick up his vibe.
Why don't you roll a human perception?
All right.
And why don't you roll a persuasion?
Okay.
And let's see who wins.
Right. 18.
Okay, so you got higher than mine.
Okay.
But I wasn't trying to like really lie, but I was giving you a signal that we should go. I didn't really want you to clock whatever's going on with Velvet. I don't even know if you might know.
Yeah, you might
who
not
this
have
is.
noticed Velvet, but you've noticed that he just wanted to leave all of a sudden.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess my demeanor changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Can I see what direction had gotten his attention? You know what I mean? Like if he didn't. But like, did he?
I think it's
was he
just
glancing
too.
over in
It's
the
too
direction?
crowded, and unless you know who Velvet is, which your character does, that it would just be another person there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's hard to pinpoint like exactly what happened. Maybe it was like the interaction you had with the corpo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That triggered it. So
Yeah.
like your character wouldn't really know other way.
I don't make a
Either
big
way.
deal about it. I just turned to shit wreck. I'm just like, I think it's time for a nightcap at Dreamland. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm tired of this place.
Let's do it. This place is dead anyway.
Place is dead.
Let's go, Trouble.
I get behind Breath and try to like put his massive form in between me and this person.
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, it is. I had a little too much to drink. You mind? I'll put my arm around you like I need support.
All right, buddy. Let's go.
Do you glance at Velvet as you're walking away?
Yeah, absolutely.
So with the glance, you see Velvet is obviously annoyed and just like shakes their head, and then you see them go out the front door, as you're going out the side door.
Okay.
So
As we're walking, I'm like, did you guys see those like mirrors that are like weird?
They're pretty cool.
Yeah,
You guys
Brett,
could
we
get
saw
some.
them. Yeah. We should get a little area for sure. We
Should we
can,
do a little funky? We could have a little funky like tripping lounge.
we can
up in
judge the
Dreamland.
place up.
It is called Dreamland.
It's called Dreamland.
Maybe we make nice.
Maybe
drinks.
the VIP lounge.
Ooh, I like it. Bottle service and dreams. Yeah?
All right,
That's my
let's
next
make
song.
it happen.
as you guys are about to leave, the owner of the nightclub beelines to you, Shitwreck. Nautica, wait. Good to see you. You didn't even come and say hi.
Do I like this person?
No.
Okay.
No, you like their nightclub. You frequented. You're probably only here for Ricky, but they're slimy
Okay.
and sleazy.
Okay.
But they're coming at you with this like bubbly disposition,
Sure.
which is not like them.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, what's their name?
Les Hardman.
That's hard.
Les Hardman. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We were just going in and out real quick. I didn't want to
What?
bother you. I figured you were really
Wait,
busy.
Leaving?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean leaving?
Oh, we gotta take care of this guy. Old friend came in from out of town, but he had too much to drink.
Two drinks in the
Oh,
VIP.
we
Two
can't do
drinks.
it. We
It's
Come
my
can't.
on,
fault,
it's
Les.
on me.
It's-
Please.
No. You know what?
I gotta pay you, Ricky. I gotta pay
You
you.
know how to pay me?
Come on, 2 drinks. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Lads, it's been a long night.
I have this beautiful VIP set up for you guys up there. Come on.
Is the VIP's like upstairs?
It's
and
upstairs,
behind a
of
rope?
course. I don't know you, but if you're a friend of Nautica's, you're all invited.
I'll tell you what, Trouble? What do you think?
Ricky Wars?
The
VIP,
one and
let's
only.
do it.
The one and only, of course.
All right.
You down, Tiny?
That's funny
It's very fun.
because I'm big.
Yes, because you're big.
That's exactly what.
Because he's big.
Yeah, he's real big. I like it. You looking
Smart.
for a bouncing job? Anyway, forget it. You guys go ahead, have some drinks on me. They're up there. And Nautica, we need to talk about some kind of partnership. I mean, it's about time.
I mean, we're still getting things set up. Yeah. Well, you know,
We'll crunch numbers. We'll talk.
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
50% for me. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. 60%. I don't know. Elevators up there. Make sure you guys hit the VIP lounge and have some fun. You know.
Fa la la.
Fa la la. Merry Christmas.
No, I forgot his name. Christmas. Yeah.
Les Hardman.
Les.
That's right.
Fa la la, Les.
You know, I'm only paying your paycheck, but it's okay. It's okay if you don't remember my name. You got to remember my name.
Oh, I know your
That's
name,
right.
Liz. I can't forget it.
I love it. How's your nightclub doing? Not good?
Oh no, we're doing all right. You know, it's okay though.
Really?
Yeah, it's fine.
Even after the incident?
We're building back up.
So it didn't work? I mean, it didn't do anything?
Right, yeah, no, see, that's why I'm like, I don't want to enter into any partnerships because we've clearly got some stuff to work out, so, like, I'm sure you can understand that. I'm just trying to keep you safe, Les.
Yeah, safety's important. Yeah, safety's important.
Very.
No, but, you know, hey, we'll figure it out.
We'll totally figure it out.
Yeah, that's right. Hugs and kisses. All right, take care.
I need to clock this guy.
So when we get in the elevator, I'd be like, why are you being nice to this guy? You clearly don't like him.
Because it's easier to be nice to him than to have to kill him and everyone who works for him.
Well, I mean, that's not that hard.
I mean, if he keeps on like that, we might have to.
I mean, we took down the big guy.
We did, yeah. But also, he might be listening, so...
I've played here before, right? This is odd behavior.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
He's never talked to you. So this is like his first time ever coming and approaching you because somebody else takes care of that for him.
Yeah.
So he just clocked Nautica and was like, "Oh, I gotta go sink my claws into her somehow." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nice night city bureaucracy. You know what I mean? Nightclub stuff.
I mean,
that kind of
just
thing.
left.
Yeah, why don't you stand at the front for when this opens in case it's a trap?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to punch him in the face and be like, she said no.
Yeah, I also wanted to punch him in the face because I said no.
It's okay. It's bad for it's bad for business. She's a businesswoman now.
Yeah.
We're VIPs.
And we're
Who pays with a free...
Sure, yeah, it's probably totally not a trap at all.
I'm out 300 on that dark game, so...
No, you're not. What are you talking about? He lost.
No, I mean, we didn't get paid.
Oh, yeah.
You got
can
paid
make it
in
back somehow.
entertainment though. Entertainment.
No, don't. I don't mean to be... I'm not trying to be rude.
No. I get it. I know.
Yeah.
It's too bad the guy was, he tried to stiff us. So instead, we're going to get you a stiff drink.
Yeah, I need to
gonna
get
be
to know him more.
Yeah, I don't
anything
know
about
you.
him.
You're kind of a dork, but I don't know.
He's all right.
Why are you just trusting people that we just met? What is wrong with you? Have you not been through what I've been through? You were there this whole time. Have you forgotten?
I whispered, do you not remember how I roll?
I just thought you'd be a little more cautious, considering.
No, y'all can bounce if you want. I'm just going to head up.
I think we're already in the elevator.
Yeah, no, let's go. No, I'm good.
Yes, I have gently suggested that Brett be there when the doors open in case it's danger.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Inauspiciously behind the big guy.
I communicate kind of in a more secret language to Shitwreck that that basically that's the whole idea. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with this guy.
Yeah, so as you guys take the elevator up, you do have to press a special button, and it does like a little retinal scan. Not a retinal scan, but it does like kind of like this little scan of the people that are inside of the elevator, and then it turns from yellow to green, lets you up into the VIP lounge, and when the doors open, it's pretty not remarkable. I mean, it's a beautiful VIP lounge, but you've seen that before. It's nothing new to you, and there is a table there with 2 bottles in an ice bucket, and they're just waiting for you to come and sit down and enjoy them.
Is anybody up there?
Yeah, there's other VIP guests, but there's like these curtains that kind of like cut them off, so you can't. They're like privacy curtains that are clear, but once you close it, it becomes opaque. So yours is open, so you can see inside of it, but the other ones are completely concealed.
Okay, but I can hear them, and they could probably.
Yeah, you hear people partying and
It's
having
like
fun.
private cabanas.
Great.
Yeah.
So I just walk out.
Why
and
don't
yell
I get a
everything.
perception from
Okay.
anybody that just all four of you actually?
14. That's the max I
14.
can roll. Oh no, it's not close to it.
And do you, if any of you guys have some kind of audio cyberware, let me know as well.
I do.
I don't.
I might. I don't remember.
I do.
I have
and
my
I'll
eyes.
explain it to you in a second. So first thing is I get 20 on perception.
Okay.
I have amplified hearing, so plus 2 to perception
Yeah,
checks.
that's right. So
Yeah, I have.
22.
I rolled a
It's
19.
just 22.
I have a bug detector.
Okay.
And a radio communicator and scrambler descrambler.
Okay. So you don't need any of that. You don't sense any bugs or any recording devices anywhere nearby. And for you, Ricky, as you're tuning in, you tune in your cyber ear, and you can hear one heartbeat on one of the sides of the VIP that are closed off, basically one VIP section. And you just hear one heartbeat and the sound of ice hitting a glass, and that's it. So it seems like there's only one person over there,
Okay.
while the other one has like a group of people like talking,
But
and
I
then
don't-
in the middle is your table that's empty.
And I hear one heartbeat.
Hmm.
The other side looks like it has a group of people talking, but I don't hear any heartbeats.
You hear their
Oh, I
heartbeats
hit their
too, yeah.
heartbeats,
It's-
okay.
So you basically tune it
Okay.
like
good.
to like one frequency, like
one here and a
one,
group here.
and then a group of people they're talking so
Great.
loud that you can't really even hear their heartbeats.
Great.
Yeah.
So then when I step off the elevator, I go, ho, ho, ho!
Why did I let you wear that hat?
I go, all right, guys, come on.
Trouble snatches up a bottle.
Time to bring the
Starts
cheer.
pouring.
Yeah.
All right. Start pouring. Start having drinks.
Trouble. Talk to me. Where the hell did you come from? What are you doing here tonight? Shouldn't you be getting ready to go visit family or something like that?
But I did say I'm from out of town, but you're
You did say that.
Ricky Wars, second story man.
Oh, not that many people talk about that anymore, but that's a thing I do. I used to anyway.
Sure.
I mean, did you see the show tonight?
What show?
He probably would have recognized you sooner if he'd seen the show tonight,
I think
Ricky.
you might have.
Yeah.
I think you might have. But
He plays in a band. They're really good, called Designer Bleak.
where you
Have to
said?
check it out. No, I'm in town, and actually I'm a little new to this this part of Night City, and I could use a little work. And I know you got a lot of reputation, and you, I'm not trying to horn in on your work, but if you got some scraps, you could throw my way.
No, you need work. I understand what you're saying. Do I really think he needs work?
Humor perception.
Okay,
Persuasion.
let's see.
Unless you don't want to roll.
18.
Yeah, I look.
If you're not being deceptive, you don't have to roll,
So
and he could just pick up your truth, basically.
Yeah. I definitely am being honest. I need work.
Okay.
You see a guy who's trying to play it cool, who's got a little bit of desperation. You know this look. It's not uncommon in Night City, I would say.
Yeah.
And he's fidgeting a little bit right now.
Okay. Well, let's say we do come across some work. Sometimes we do.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's call this an interview, right? You've never listened to my music, is that right?
No, I'm not a fan.
Never been to one of my shows. Okay.
I don't really listen to music.
So how do you know?
Yeah, if you know who he is and his reputation, but you don't know his music, fill in the blank for me. Something's missing here.
But I'm just in a similar line of work. The word gets around. You learn names. You pay attention.
No, got to go back a little bit far to find people who still call me the second story guy.
Hey, Ricky, what's the second story guy?
Oh, someone who can get into some difficult places and come out with stuff that doesn't belong belong to him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
Little B&E, little in and out, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Only for the right reasons, of course. Of course.
Tell me what you do.
I'm trouble. I do what I do.
All right, here I'll paint a prettier picture for you. Right? I gotta get into a place. It's got about 3 levels of security. All of it about medium level. Right? One maglock, 1 security window, and the thing is behind a safe that maybe can be hacked with someone who has about, I don't know, maybe a year of experience. What part of that would you help me with?
Not gonna be. I can be quiet, but I can't hack a safe. I'll tell you that much. But I know where to get people who can, or with the right, explosives and things like that. But if you want it done quiet, we'll have to hire some more people. What's this hypothetical? Is this a job?
I'm trying to figure out what your skill set is. There's also 2 meatheads at the door. Most direct way in, but probably the most difficult.
Meathead's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm quick. Actually, what was your perception earlier when you were looking at him?
18.
18. You see he's wearing a glove that you'd recognize as it's a weapon, but it's like kind of it would be good for quiet killing.
Okay.
Something a pro would have.
Yeah, a pro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see that his suit is in fact expensive, but it is getting a little well worn.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not here. We're at a VIP. How's the booze?
It's good.
It's good.
I poured him some. It's good. Okay, last question. What got you so shook earlier?
Look, I'm just trying to keep a low profile.
That's great. And then I hire you, and then whatever fucking trouble is following you finds me?
All right, you know what? Never mind.
No, not never mind.
I don't need work. It's fine. I
Ding.
thank you guys for your...
The elevator of the VIP lounge, the same one that you took, opens, and there is Velvet standing there by themselves with their hands in their pockets, female presenting, big purple shoulder pads, almost a triangle silhouette on her, on them, as they look straight at you.
As a matter of fact, I just had some work come up. In fact, you looking for a job?
Not particularly. I feel like you're trying to drag us in to your trouble. I don't like your name. It makes me feel foolish when I talk to you. So I'm going to call you T.
Call me T. That's great.
But I don't want your trouble. See, I just feel weird saying it to him now. Like, I can't use the word your problems. I'm gonna get involved with your problems.
As they're saying this, Velvet is slowly sauntering their way over to you.
Yeah. What is Velvet? That is Velvet stunning.
I'm gonna do human
Velvet,
perception.
actually, why don't you give me a streetwise instead?
Okay.
And we don't know this Velvet. We've never seen them.
You might if you do a nice little streetwise.
All right, so I got
I don't
a
have-
14 for streetwise.
Okay.
It's 10 for streetwise.
I think I also got 15. I got 15.
15.
Not awesome. 12.
12. Okay.
I got good streetwise, but I just didn't roll high.
Okay, so Shitwreck, I would say just glancing over, you kind of do a little bit of a double take because this person that just walked out of the elevator looks like somebody that you've heard of before, a famous fixer in Night City, but they're famous for being unknown. And all you know is like a brief description about them, and they kind of match the description. So, and they're walking towards you.
Okay.
I turn my back briefly to everybody toward the curtain, and I do a couple of eye drops real quick, and then I pull a vaporizer out and hit that, and then I turn to Rick. You want a bump?
What is it?
Let's get a resist torture drugs from you right there.
Oh shit! I'm not really trying to resist here. I didn't even take any. Like 7.
Okay, so you will be under the effect. What is it? Is it an upper or a downer?
I just did boost and synth coke.
Okay, nice. A little cocktail combination.
Yeah.
So you are under the effect of both of those things.
Mm-hmm. And the vaporizers is coke.
Okay.
It's synth coke. I was like, I go to grab it and I'm like, not right this second. And I take a shot of the excellent booze.
Okay.
Good. Smart decision.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Well, yeah, because because like it's a muscle like thing, right? Like it'll enhance my attacking ability at some point.
Yeah, it gives you
Pops up here.
+1 to reflex and dexterity, I believe.
Yeah.
You sure? You've done this before?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Give me that resist torture drugs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to resist it, but I'll still roll it.
Yeah.
Well, you avoid addiction.
You avoid addiction, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. 16.
Okay, yeah, you avoided the addiction. Unfortunately, our buddy Trouble here, I'm sure that they're already addicted. I don't think it's the first time you've done something like that.
No, it's not.
So, yeah, just remember you're going to have to hit it again later on.
Yeah, I'm keeping track.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm going to need work soon.
Yeah, exactly. So, as you guys are having this conversation, Velvet just beelines straight to you.
Mm-hmm.
And their calm expression doesn't shift, though their eyes flicker of something knowing in their eyes. So, T, you're just gonna avoid me?
Who's avoiding V? Just, I wanted to introduce you. These are some. You probably know Ricky Wars. You heard of him?
It's my business to know. I know exactly who all 3 of them are.
He's a famous rock star.
Your reputation precedes you.
Ashante, in your name?
My name is Velvet. You might have heard of me.
I believe I have. With my 12 roll.
You might just be lying.
Once she says,
You might just be lying. And be like, oh yeah, I've heard of you.
okay,
You know what I mean?
good. But once she says her name,
Yeah.
does it ring a bell?
Yeah, I think after she says her name, then you guys kind of figure it out. And Nautica, you definitely know who this is. And this is the kind of fixer that's trouble. That's like big payday, but big risk. And deals with powerful people in really powerful situations. And it's like, do you really want to get involved with that kind of thing? And they know trouble.
I think it's the name of this episode. Trouble, mistletoe and trouble.
I sit down on the big velvet couch that I assume is there.
Yep.
With my arms out, stretched, like, have a seat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Help yourself. There.
Velvet sits down, very demure, very mindful. Sits down and grabs the bottle, pours themselves a drink, and just takes it all in one, puts it down, and doesn't make a single change in their demeanor or nothing. It's just the same professional demeanor as they had coming in. So, how's your night going today?
Interesting so far.
I'm sitting on something. Oh, it's this fucking junk ass revolver.
Oh, is that a Continental Arms?
Sure, you want it?
No, I don't need it. But it's a coincidence because I know somebody that works for them. Are you interested in meeting them?
I don't know. Am I interested in meeting them? I asked Velvet.
Is your name Trouble?
That's what my friends call me.
Well, now that you have your 3 capable friends here, who I'm sure you didn't
We're
know.
not friends yet.
Yeah.
Ah,
I haven't decided.
you haven't worked your charms on them, have you?
We're friends. They just don't know it yet.
What does that mean, Ricky?
Friend is a strong word. It means, I'll tell you later.
Well, listen, I think we're all adults here. We don't need to have friends. We just have to have people that we know we can trust in a firefight.
Sure.
Right? And I think you 3 know all about that.
Sure. I trust them.
who
I don't
says?
know this guy. I don't trust him in a firefight. He looks a little twitchy. Like he might just bail.
No, you don't have to worry about T. He's not the disloyal type. But our relationship hasn't been as good as I'd hoped it to be. You know all about that, right?
Speaking of loyalty, who are you ultimately loyal to?
V here is my fixer.
That's rich coming from you. Your fixer, huh? You've only been avoiding me for the past 3 months.
Avoid is such a strong word. No, I was just having fun.
Yeah, just having fun.
What's the point of making money if I can't spend it, right?
Yeah, no, I understand. Listen, you did a job well done, and you're very capable, and I like capable people, and I told you that, and that was 3 months ago. And then you haven't been answering my calls.
Like I said, just blowing off steam.
Listen, we'll just let bygones be bygones, okay? It's okay. We can have a clean slate.
I love bygones.
Start fresh. You know, water under the bridge. We'll use all the cliches, okay? But I have something. Are you interested?
Yeah.
I know. It was rhetorical. The question is, are your friends interested here? Or sorry, your acquaintances.
Let's have an aside here above table. Is there something going on where we might need a little extra dough, if that's what this is about?
Oh, like what? Is this like right after the whole bar got destroyed and we need money to fix it up or something?
Well, you know this. Nautica knows this, and you probably know this as well. Is Velvet is big money, big risk, and working with a fixer like this, it has its own dangers. You know what I mean? Because once you do a job for them and you do a good job, they want you to do more good jobs for them. And as you can see with your friend here, you can't really get away. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like blood in, blood out kind of thing when you work with a fixer like this.
Sure.
But it could be big payday. Big. The biggest.
Right. So here's the thing with us. We're not looking for constant work here. Like this would... If we go for it, we're not interested in more work. Secondly, we kind of like to have a reason to do the jobs. And if there's a good reason of someone we can take down that we don't like, we're a lot more inclined to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only here for just a little bit, just visiting these guys, because...
Yeah, you don't want to ruin his visit. That would make us all very upset.
I mean, I don't mind getting some action while I visit.
Sure.
But, I mean, I gotta get back to my family.
You're an honorable bunch, is what you're telling me.
To a degree.
Well, listen, I think I can read the room here. If you're worried that I'll be hounding you the way I'm hounding T here, that's not the case. And that's what I've been trying to tell you, T. I'm trying to release you from my services. And you've been avoiding me. It hurts me. But hear me out. How about that?
I'm all ears.
Hear me out. If you think the job's okay, you can take it. And I promise, cross my heart, hope to die, I'll leave you alone.
What do you think?
Oh, no harm in listening.
No harm in listening.
Ezra, come on out. So in the other VIP lounge, the curtain opens and out comes a well-dressed corporate with an absolutely expensive watch on, the most expensive cyberware that you've seen. This guy has it all.
I see him. I see his watch. I say, "Do you want to play some darts?"
No thanks. No thanks. This is Clip. He's run into a situation that requires the skills of a team that knows what they're doing, and make no mistake, he's paying well for those skills. This isn't a run-of-the-mill job. If you're in deep. But if you handle this right, it'll be worth your while. Retirement is what I'm talking about. Never having to do another job again. A bank account filled with so many zeros, you won't even want to look at another job. Isn't that right, Clip? He nods his head.
Do I know Clip?
Why don't you give me not streetwise bureaucracy?
Oh, jeez.
Actually, can I
It's a
roll
2.
that?
Yeah, anybody who's got it.
I'm not about to work for no corpo. Where is it? Bureaucracy. Yes, I knew there was a reason. I
Yep.
so many
I make sure to give these skills a little bit of love.
19.
19. Great roll.
Shout out to No Latency.
Yeah, I know. He loves that roll. Shout out.
I got nothing in there, but yeah,
Okay,
I'll give
let's
it
see.
to you anyway. Okay, 14.
14. All right. So with the 14, you kind of heard of him. You don't really know. You know Continental Arms exists, but with a 19, Nautica, you know that this guy is a sub-face of the company. So there's the face who is like the main guy of the company, and this guy Clip is one of the 4 sub-faces of the company. So everything goes up that ladder. He's the last buck before it goes to the CEO, basically. So he's a very powerful figure in Continental Arms.
Okay.
I guess there's a lot of money in cheap firecrackers.
I'll let Clip fill you in on the details.
Please do.
You
So
think my name's stupid? This guy's named Clip.
I don't use clip in everyday language. I don't have to say to Clip's face, I think we're going to run into Clip.
What if we want to get a haircut?
Well, I'm not going to go to that guy.
Be like, hey, I need a new clip.
Hey, I need a new trim. I don't clip
This guy
my
knows what I'm
hair.
talking about.
No, but like clip. Never mind.
yeah. You mean magazine? Anyway.
No, if I wanted to read about pop stars, I would look at a magazine.
Exactly. So there is a special celebrity type that you might all know, and he throws big parties. And I happen to be involved with him in some type of businesses. And Velvet just cuts in. Cut the shit, Clip. Just tell them what they need to do. Okay, so he has a certain specific hard drive filled with information that he guards, and I just need you to get it for me.
So, very often for us, the who matters. Someone wins and someone loses in these scenarios. Who's the who? Who's the him?
You might know him as Fluff Baddy.
Is that a real name?
It's so if you guys know anything about pop culture, your characters will know that this guy's just like a big time celebrity that has these big crazy parties, and he's linked with politicians, other celebrities. I mean, you name it.
Sure. What's more important, really, than who he is who are we either protecting or taking down with the information you need?
Oh, I mean, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's a hard drive. You take the hard drive and bring it to me, and that's it.
Right, but if the hard drive is going to help you conduct nefarious deeds all around Night City, I'm not really interested.
I mean, I'll pay handsomely.
He's avoiding the question.
Correct, Brett. Correct.
Velvet, what did you call us? Was it noble? Was it... Anyway, hopefully you won't hold that against us, but it's true. We care. We don't need to know what's on the hard drive. We need to know who wins and who loses. You get the hard drive, and that benefits who?
Clip looks back at Velvet. Velvet closes the curtains and takes like a small circular puck, puts it on the table, turns it on, and it scrambles basically and gives you guys like a little bubble of privacy. So I may have done some business with Mr. Baddy, and he might be using some of that information for his own personal gain, and that could get me in a lot of trouble. So what's happening here is I'm going to give you a lot of money, all my money if I need to, and you're going to get me that hard drive, and that's what I'm hoping for.
So they want us notoriously corpo-hating group to help a corpo? Why?
You'll be helping other people too, okay? It's not just me. That hard drive can really hurt a lot of people. A lot of your favorite friends. I mean, you might know some people, being a celebrity as yourself.
They're still being very vague.
Yeah, it feels like they're asking us to do the bad thing here.
So you're saying this is personal, not business?
It can be business. It can be personal.
For you, I mean.
Look, listen. The hard drive is vital, okay? Fluff Baddy is not a good person, okay? I know you guys are looking at me and seeing a corporate suit, and I'm the bad guy. I get it, okay? I understand. I work for Continental Arms. We sell weapons. But you know, some of those weapons, they go in good hands, and they do good things for people. Like nomad groups that need those arms to defend themselves against the police or other corporations. And I can make sure that those nomad groups get those shipments.
Yeah. All right. So I look at Clip, not at
Velvet.
Velvet.
Yeah, Velvet is just standing sentinel and not really saying a word.
So I look at Clip and I go, I'm going to get real with you here. The last time somebody started talking all vague and trying to get me to do shit, I ended up in a weird servitude situation which I am not going to repeat. So if you understand what I'm trying to tell you right now, do you know a guy named Ajax?
Do
Do you know what happened to Ajax?
I know.
So come on, out with the details and spare me the vagueness. Or we're going to fucking leave right now.
I cheated on my wife, and he has video of it, okay? And if it gets out, it'll be very embarrassing, not only for me and my wife and my family, but for the corporation, and we just can't have that happening. And as I said, on that hard drive, there's other things that you can use, all right? You can put it on whatever. You can call the news or something. I just need my portion of it gone.
Okay, so Bunny Fufu is he's a blackmailer, effectively.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you.
Fluff Baddy is... He wasn't always, but recently, you know, these celebrity types, they get a little bit too big for their britches, and they get some ideas, and now I'm in a bad situation.
All right, so it goes both ways. What did you do to him?
I decided I didn't want to work with him anymore. As I said, he's not a good guy. And no matter what opinion you have of me, I do have my own standards. And as much as I like to do the best for my corporation, I also do not like working with slimy types.
This isn't really bothering me that much.
It's getting better.
Except for one question. What do you consider a lot of money?
As I said, this would be very embarrassing for the corporation and my family. So, a lot, okay? A lot.
I mean...
Throw a number.
Does your family know? They just don't want it public?
They don't know. Of course not. They don't know anything. As long as their credit card clears, then that's all they care about.
So it can hurt some people, some innocent people. I'm just trying to get an excuse to punch someone in the face.
Absolutely. I do enjoy the idea of being able to use what else is on there, potentially, to our advantage. And I like the idea of being able to hook up a steady supply of weaponry for you and your family.
So money and trade.
I'm holding the corpse feet to the fire a little bit because, you know, they need this pretty badly.
Look, I appreciate Tiny's spirit.
But it smells personal.
We'll get to punching. I don't want to do a little Night City civics lesson here, but corpos always win.
Oh, you don't have to tell us
Have you
that.
met
So,
us?
right? It doesn't matter who wins. The corpos always win. But the difference is we could get a little win for ourselves here. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying there's a choice, right? Knowing a few details, it matters to us. And that's it.
Right.
And Velvet says, and I get my 10%. And that's the gist of it.
She's a great negotiator too. They are a great negotiator.
She goes by she, they, so.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
If you're down to ruin your vacation with this,
Oh, it's not ruining as long as you get to punch someone.
that's fair enough.
Well, I'm going to put a blank check here, and you write a number, and that number will be yours. And Velvet will pay you.
That's
So let's see. Velvet does 10%.
Gotta split 4 ways.
Mm-hmm.
Does she take that off the top or after?
Is 10% is on the gross or the net? I think.
let's talk about what can we talk about?
We can crush the details later,
Nurse.
Chooms. So what do you say?
Well, how about is that check? That check will still be blank once we finish the job.
Yes,
Yeah.
you'll get paid, as I said, handsomely. It's
Okay.
very important for me to get that hard drive, so I'll pay whatever it takes.
What I don't want is for me to give you a number now, and this turns out to be a whole different level of difficulty. So
So I walk up and I write 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0.
Okay. No one has that amount of money, Choom. Okay.
I go, I didn't put the decimal point in yet, and I take off.
so agreed. We'll fill that check out when the job is done. Is that what we want to do?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Fine. As I said, it's really important to me that that hard drive is obtained, not destroyed, obtained. Because I need to know that my part of that hard drive is taken out.
And obviously, we can't kill the celebrity bunny foo-foo
No,
guy.
we're not killing him. We're taking from him.
But we have
But
to
we
leave.
can't kill to get the thing, so.
We might have to kill other people on the way to get the thing, but not him.
I'm assuming that Fluff Bunny,
Fluff Baddy.
Fluff Baddy, we need to leave him alive. Better.
I mean, he's a big celebrity. If you kill him,
We're not killing
You'll
the
have the
celebrity.
police after you.
I just want to know if there are some parameters for you.
I honestly don't care what happens to Fluff Baddy. People die all the time. People get sick all the time. So it's very tragic what can happen to people.
It's not necessary. It's not our.
The hard drive is the... I need you to focus on that. The hard drive is very important.
Speaking for the three of us, as much as he enjoys hitting people and I enjoy watching him hit people, man, is it fun. That's not usually our first line of attack. So I hear you. We'll try to do this quietly.
Well, I don't think that it would be wise to go in guns blazing
No, not at all.
into Fluff Daddy's Christmas party. But being invited to his party and attending it would probably be a better idea.
That was my next question. Do you have a way in?
Ricky, you're a famous musician. I am Nautica. We're getting in.
I can't be connected to you guys at all. I'm not even here. Okay, that's what we told Les Hardman, and that's why we're meeting here
Just
today.
once I want to sneak in. Yes.
But do you
It's
think,
subterfuge.
but do you think Puff Daddy would invite you guys?
We'll see. I'm pretty sure we can make it happen.
We could work some angles, I think.
Okay, so now that we got the lines and veils all worked out, Velvet, you think you can get us in this party real quick, or is that part of the job?
I can't be connected to this either. You guys are gonna have to find. Listen, you're resourceful. That's why I came to you.
I'll tell
Really
you.
offended that no one thinks I have the pull to get into this.
No.
party.
I haven't even. I'm not even asking these questions. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. But here's the
Job
question:
easier.
once we figure out the layout and maybe the details of what it will be needed, could we hit you up for gear?
I told you I can't be connected to you. I can't. Once the job is done, you can contact Velvet, and Velvet will take care of whatever you need to. And Velvet chimes in, and I can't be connected to you until the job is done. Either.
All right, so it's whatever number we write on that check plus expenses. I get it. Is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
us.
What do you want? Some collateral?
We might need gear for this, but we'll figure it out, and you'll pay for
I'll
it.
provide whatever gear you need. I'll find a way.
Okay.
Only gear I need
We may not need anything.
I have what's on me, and I need that watch.
Are you kidding?
No.
Clip looks at his watch. This was a gift given to me by an Arasaka executive.
It wasn't given to you by your wife.
It's from Japan.
It wasn't given to you by your wife that you cheated on?
He unclasps it and hands it towards you, and you see this beautiful Fuji mountain in the background with diamonds encrusted all over it. It's easily a 50,000 Eddie watch.
Want to play some
I'll do
darts?
the job. It's all part of the cover.
Could I get like a rocket launcher or a machine gun?
I don't know if I trust the rocket launcher in your hands.
Okay,
We'll take you shopping.
We'll let you know what we need. This is the deal. You got yourself a crew.
All right. Velvet puts her hand in the middle to shake hands with each one of you, one by one. A Night City contract.
And
I try to be as careful as possible, but my cyber hand just goes...
well, when you feel Velvet's hand, you feel the strength of a cyber hand as well.
Oh, nice.
So it just it looks like it's skin, but it's like fake skin over a cyber arm.
And I take it gently and gentlemanly. I don't kiss it.
Okay.
I just take it and go.
Charmed. And then to T.
Does she still shake my hand? They still shake my hand?
Sure.
Oh, always.
We've been here before, haven't we, T?
I still feel the first handshake. I grab the Continental Arms pistol and I keep it.
Okay. All right. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy holidays to you.
And they open the curtain, and Velvet, gestures for Clip to walk away. Clip stands up and says, "The hard drive. Remember, the hard drive."
I think you said something about a hard drive? Yeah. We got it, buddy.
Yeah, P. Diddy and a hard drive.
We got it, buddy. Don't
And we'll take a little break.
Is this your Bad Bunny? Fluff Baddy?
Fluff Baddy. Freak off party?
Hello! I apologize for this short interruption, but I wanted to offer on behalf of myself and everybody involved in making this show a heartfelt thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. We hope you're enjoying watching the game as much as we enjoy playing it. Now, if you are enjoying the show, I just want you to know that there's a whole lot more Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction, so click that subscribe button so you can come back next week and not miss any of the action. One more thing, if you have a friend or a gaming group or anybody at all that you think would enjoy this content, go ahead and share it with them. That way we can continue to grow the community and share this game with as many people as possible. But most importantly, just tune in next week for more of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Once again, thank you.
Our program is made possible in part by and by subscribers like you. Thank you.
All right, and we're back. Touching back to where we were, you guys just had a fruitful conversation with Clip, a Continental Arms executive, who gave you a vague job that he made a little bit more specific. He wants a hard drive taken from a Fluff Baddy. Big celebrity mogul that throws big parties, is having a big Christmas party, and the only problem is you don't have the invite. How are you going to be invited to a party such as this one?
Well, there's several ways we could go about that.
As she cracks her knuckles, I'm just going to sit back.
Time to use your influence.
Well, you are like what is designer Bleak Ricky War's reputation at this stage? Like, where is he sitting on the celebrity of like pop stars, right? Is he like Taylor Swift level?
That's a question for your game master there.
Like, where are we at with Ricky?
I don't think he's Tay.
No. Sorry, buddy.
No, that's intentional. That's actually completely intentional. Yeah.
But your minimum, depending on where we are, but like you're like high rank rocker boy, which means you can definitely wield some influence in Night City.
Yeah.
You are, yes, he's cool enough to go to a celebrity's party.
You might be king of the underground. You know what I mean? Like you're one of those where like the all those like corporations want to get a piece of you, and you've just not given it to them. So maybe if you put yourself out there a little bit, they'll like bite. You know what I mean? Because they've been waiting to get at Ricky Wars.
Yeah, and that's always been his thing, is to just never cross that line.
Sure. So we can go about this. Do we want to go about as us trying to each get separate invitations? Do we want to? We could do something. You could put yourself out there, see if you can get an invite. I can start a rumor that you're unhappy you've never been invited and get you an invite. I can tap into Nautica, see where her contacts are at and where we can get an invite that direction. We can do a combination. What are you feeling?
Maybe it's more that the rumor is that the party's not cool enough for Ricky Wars. You know what I mean? To entice them and entice my fans to be like, shh, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so a little...
In the sense that that's not...
Yeah, you could.
I don't actually think that's.
You could put a message
true.
out there, like even though no one invited you, you would be like, "I'm not attending. I will not be attending."
Yeah. I can release
I mean?
a fake interview where someone asks if you'll be attending, and you're like, "I don't mess with that. Not cool enough for me." But do you think that'll get you an invite, or do you think that'll get you some people after you?
Let's go the other way around, where people who may be attending are wondering if I'm going to be there.
So you want me to somehow get other people to start wondering if you're going to be there?
You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
It does.
Okay. As opposed to, so that it's never Ricky talking shit about the party.
Sure.
Or about the host.
Yeah, because
Yes.
he might. Yeah, he's
might
right.
just
Because
put
Fluff
hit on
Baddy
you.
might be like, "Who's this guy?"
Kill him. Yeah.
Think he is. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But instead, it's
make it
Okay.
his idea to invite me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I think we need a combination of your little minions at your shows. Get them to spread the rumor. I will assist with the rumor. Once they start spreading it, I can write up a piece, put it out there. Ricky Wars rumor shows. Everyone's upset he won't be attending the Christmas party when he has such clear Christmas spirit in his heart.
And yeah, and then you cut in clips from the show that we did tonight with my fan hat on.
Yup.
My fan Santa hat on, and I guess I can try to impact on a huge group of fans. Let's see.
A little 1-2 punch.
I like that.
And just let it come to me. Us.
So let's do that. Roll me a d10 and add your roll rank to it. Okay. And at your next show, you will spread a message to your following.
Should I also roll for my rumor?
And then you're going to roll for your rumor.
Okay.
You can fail upward. It can happen.
Let's see.
Okay, so a 1 and then a 3.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So, and I have a plus 6.
So that'll be a 4 minus. So it'll be a plus 2. So 2 is what you roll.
Yep.
All right, Ricky.
Well,
can you offset that rumor?
Let's see now. Try again.
Everyone's out of town for Christmas. No one to spread my rumors.
My charismatic impact level plus a 2, which is not a lot.
No.
Well, the roll abilities are not as...
Yeah, the
no
number, the threshold is lower because it doesn't add your stat to it. It's just like your roll plus d10.
So you're using your roll ability.
Yeah, what is this?
You should have a 5 at least.
I think so.
Yeah, I have a 6.
You have a 6.
Oh, you don't have
Yeah,
a
you're a
plus?
6 rocker boy, right?
I have a 6, and I add my d10 to
Yeah,
that.
so 2. So you got an 8.
So I got an 8.
So that's actually not bad.
Oh, okay.
That's actually not
Okay.
bad. Yeah, it's like middle of the road.
Okay.
So you, at your latest show, what do you say on the mic to your followers? You had a great show, great performance.
Okay. You mean in general? Again, I'm trying to avoid saying
Anything directly.
anything directly about.
Okay, so
Fluff Baddy.
why don't you have like a staged interview?
So what I could do is this. I
Like
could
you're
actually
looking to go to a party, you just don't know which one's going to be cool enough for you to attend.
Yeah. So so I could do that. So why don't I? This is what I say at the end of my show. I go, guys, thank you guys for coming out. It's been great. Listen, be safe out there in the holidays, and listen, I don't have a party to go to this holiday season. If anybody's throwing a soiree that you think you might want Ricky Wars at, you let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you right here on the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that message gets out there, and it gets a little bit garbled because Nautica tries to spread that rumor out. Mm-hmm. And now people are thinking, like, is this a cry for help? It's kind of sending mixed messages. But it does get across that you're available. Mm-hmm. And because you're available, you do get a phone call. Okay. Not through Nautica, but directly to you. Do you have an agent?
Yeah.
I mean, like somebody that you work with that gets you gigs and stuff like that? Or do you do it on your own?
Bradley.
Oh, Bradley. Yeah. Yeah. She's, sorry. She's is it Bradley my drummer?
Yeah, Ava is the drummer of Designer Bleak. The fixer and sets up all of it.
She's the one that sets everything up. She's kind of like the business head of Designer Bleak. So
Bradley is going to hook up an interview for you from N54 News because they saw your last performance. They kind of wanted to talk to you, and it's a run-of-the-mill interview. Do you agree to do the interview?
Yeah, but is it kind of like?
Bradley loves this because she's always trying to get Ricky to do this kind of shit.
Yeah,
and he never does it.
This is so. It's another one of those. Yeah. It's another one of those. They just want to interview you. There's no mention of a party, nothing like that.
So I said to Bradley, I'm like, Bradley, is this more like just tell me it's more like a zine, less like a like an ET or something like that.
And then you just get the line of text N54. ... So ?
All right, sure. Why not? Let's do something different.
Bradley is not going to waste this opportunity by trying to wonder why you all of a sudden have changed your mind. And Bradley's just going to go, all right, setting it up right now. It's happening, okay? And very quickly after, the next day, you'll have an interview with Sally Red. She is an anchor for N54, and she wants to come have a private conversation with you at Nautica's nightclub.
Yeah.
So you guys meet up, you have a normal conversation, and it's just normal questions. When's the next album coming out?
Yeah. And I give her a little, I give her a little tour. It's like this is the one spot where we really get to set up however we want. So it's really like the place to see Designer Bleak.
So
and we love it here. We love our fans.
And they're just like run of the mill questions, something like that. But the very final question, before I leave you, Ricky, I heard that you're looking for some kind of party to go to at the end of the year. Will you not be joining any big bashes or anything? There are a few big parties going on in Night City.
Are there really?
Yeah, there's the one by Dave Eccles. He's a famous musician. He's inviting some other musicians. I'm sure you've heard of him. And then, of course, there's Fluff Baddy's Christmas Bash, but that's very exclusive. I don't know. Have you been invited to that?
Oh, no. But
no.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but that's cool.
Huh.
Honestly,
would you attend something like? I mean, is that even your thing to attend something like that?
I mean, I don't know. I would probably consider it, but I haven't been given the option, so I'm not really thinking about it. I think my fans love me, and and sometimes that love turns to concern. I was just riffing. And I think they started to worry that maybe, does Ricky need a party to go to? Or anything like that,
Yeah, it just comes as a shock to, all your fans that you don't have somewhere to go for Christmas.
Yeah,
for the party.
No. Listen. Ricky will always figure it out. If I get an invite, cool. If not, I've got my people.
All right, Ricky. Well, I really appreciate this interview, and we'll catch you at the next show.
All right.
All right. And then after that interview, it's a little silent, a little quiet. You're not sure if it really worked. But then you get another call from Bradley. And Bradley says, Ricky, are you sitting down?
What is it, Bradley?
Listen, I got another one. Okay. I need you there. I need you to say yes. You can't say no.
What are you talking about?
Are you going to say yes?
To what?
You're invited to a big Christmas party, okay? You can't say no. This is not a no thing.
All right.
You just got to make an appearance, okay?
Okay.
You already put it out there, okay? I worked some things and I made it happen for you.
Okay, who's the guy?
Fluff Baddy.
Fluff Baddy.
Yes. Have you heard of him? I know you have. Don't joke around.
I think I have.
Okay, well, listen. He's throwing a big party. It's a big shindig. It's a big Christmas event. I'll put you on the list and however many plus whatever is, and we'll get you there, okay?
Is it? All right.
You're going. You're saying yes.
I'm
hanging up.
I will go.
I'm hanging up and doing it.
Hold on.
I'm hanging up.
No, wait, no. I need some plus ones. Several.
Plus how many?
I'm Ricky Wars.
Okay.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does matter. This is a big high-profile thing, okay? You can't just walk in with whatever Joe Schmo... Don't bring that guy that smells. What's his name?
What are you talking about? You're not talking about Brett, are you?
That's what it is.
No, he's not going to smell.
He's going to stink up the party.
No, he will not. I'll make sure he showers. Give me a +3.
Okay, +3. Fine.
All right.
Okay. Bring some beautiful women. Bye.
I'm bringing shit right.
So you have a vague invitation.
Okay.
You know, Bradley is capable. Bradley knows what they're doing.
Oh, she knows how that.
So you do have an invitation.
And I turn to Shitrek and I was like, okay, so we got the invite. Put it up.
Did I hear you say I'm not going to smell? What the hell was that about?
Nothing.
You know that was for like a week, right? You guys give me shit about that all the time.
I know, but it was the
Brett.
1 week that Bradley was around.
And it was a very long week.
You're telling me.
It was the 1 week you were around Bradley. It's just she's kind of still stuck on that. Listen, she's kind of a PR nerd for us, so don't worry. You're gonna look and smell great.
I always do.
I know. So, okay.
They gave me shit for that a long time ago and they won't stop. Honestly, I can't believe this worked. Is it always this?
They got some pull.
Okay.
I think now you put it out there that
Let's go to a party.
that this is happening. That's that, maybe we start it up like Fluff Baddy.
You can call him whatever you want.
I keep trying to call him something else.
Yeah.
We put it out there that Bunny Foo is like, maybe he's cooler than we thought if he wants Ricky at his party. You know what I mean? That's the vibe. Put that vibe out there.
I mean, we got the invite.
I'm truly impressed with what you were able to leverage with your ego. Let's just take the win.
This is for,
just wait.
This isn't for me. It's for my fans.
Welcome to the crew.
It's not for me. It's for my fans. Listen, right? The deeper the con, it's harder. The harder it is to sniff it out.
I'm just excited for the party, you guys.
I know you are.
Just do a celebration like unprecedented. Ricky Wars accepts invite. Like never seen at major celebrity events.
Bro,
like,
that sounds so thirsty.
Yeah.
not from us.
Not from us.
Not from us. We wouldn't be the ones making this happen.
Yeah, let the streets say it. Let the
there.
streets say it. Let the streets say it. Let the fans say it.
Exactly.
I'll put it out to the fans. You put it out to the street. Let them say it, though.
Yep.
You know.
If this guy's into what he's into, yeah. You maybe don't even want anyone to know you were there.
Fair. We don't want you getting blackmailed.
Well, Ricky, that's part of the whole thing, right? Ricky ain't scared. Ricky's not scared.
Were you just about to say we're Ricky?
No, we're Ricky. No, I wasn't going to say that.
Okay.
But we are Ricky.
No.
We are Ricky.
No.
You are Ricky.
No.
You're Ricky. We are Ricky
All together,
Wars.
we are Ricky Wars.
All right, so when is this?
We're going to sell that T-shirt now, by the way. We are Ricky
It's
Wars.
the day before Christmas Eve is the party. You do have the invitation. You don't need to know where it is because you know where it is. That's how big of a party it is.
Yeah.
You know because usually you would not be invited to this type of thing, but now you are. So you know where to head to. As far as details about the party, Bradley just says, dress in street attire. Okay? They have some kind of LARPing situation going on. It's hard to explain. I don't really know the details, but just wear your street attire and no weapons, or hide your weapons.
I only ever dress one way. It's all right.
That's all they know about this. And then also no recording devices, and you have to sign an NDA. Okay.
Great.
Pretty standard boilerplate stuff for parties like this.
All right.
Okay. And so do your plus threes, which you'll look at the text message. It says two males, 2 females, as your. That's what Bradley put down.
Is it the requirement?
That was what Bradley put down.
Bradley.
So you might have a little bit of an issue.
I think we can fudge that one.
All right.
We'll see. But anyway, it's business time. When is the party?
Party's at Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve and today.
Yeah. Is there any other preparations you guys want to do before we get to the
Yeah, I want to stake the place out. At the very least, like even from a distance, just kind of get an idea of.
Why don't you guys take your minis there? The entrances
and exits.
Right there, where those 2 big dudes are.
Mm-hmm.
That is the entrance of the party. Everywhere else is cut off. You can try to enter from somewhere else, but
Was it like a street party?
It's a block party.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
It is a block party. Outdoor block party.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they've like fenced off an entire city block.
They fenced off an entire area, and they have what looks like police and snipers and guards and all kinds of stuff going on.
So when we go to look at it, that's already in place.
Yeah, and you could see that from afar.
Okay.
Yeah, you could see that from afar. You can see people being turned down at the door, and you see police walking around with dogs out in the front over there.
Sure. It's a city block. Do we know the block already? Like, we can't get in there right now, or maybe we can, but
yeah, it's where the red and blue line are.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a main city center that they've just basically cleaned up, closed off, and now these guys are like celebrating.
Traffic is going to be terrible.
Yeah, traffic's going to be ridiculous. They don't care about that.
Mm-hmm. Do they have like a landing pad for people who want to avoid traffic?
Yeah. You will need authorization, though.
Okay.
You will be shot out of the sky.
No. Yeah. But I'm saying, even if we don't want to arrive that way, there will be AVs coming and going?
Yeah. In fact, here's one right here. It just lands right on top of this building. Sweet. Out comes a beautiful celebrity. They walk down, and they come out to the party. And then the AV just takes off again.
Okay, so I think, though, just to be clear, I think we were trying to look at it like the day before the party, if there's time.
So if you were looking the day before, you would just see preparations. You would see them like cleaning up the gutter punks, getting the homeless out of there, emptying the area. The blue line and the red line are closed from there. Mm-hmm. There's no leaving or entering or any of that. And basically they just cut off the entire area. They even built some new buildings, like that chem bar right there. Mm-hmm. They built that just for the party, and put some of these fencing around and stuff like that. So that's the day before.
Do we spot any blind spots?
So you don't see any blind spots because you just see so many people on top of buildings, like as you see with the miniatures. There is possibly an entrance from the back here, but if you walk around back here, you'll see that there's so many people with guns. You see police officers over here, especially guarding this van right here, that you'll be in a gunfight as soon as you walk in.
Yeah, because they put the guards in place.
Yeah, you would have to all four do a successful sneak. So all 4 of you would have to sneak past all of these guards one by one.
I think we went to the trouble of getting an invitation.
No, so that we don't have to.
Yeah.
But it's good to know.
Yeah, but it's still
good,
even when we're there, if we want to
get out,
or just slip away, find spots where we think nobody's watching.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you think?
I just can't imagine why you would bring a USB here.
That was my question. Why is he bringing a drive to a street party?
Maybe that's something you can find out. It's a
We
good
ignore
question.
the party. We go to his place. You clearly don't want us here.
Yeah. This is all a ploy. Clearly, this is a ruse.
Trap. Trick.
All right. Anything you guys want to look for in particular?
No, I'm just don't know how we're gonna do this.
First thing we're gonna do is just go to a party.
You are invited.
Yeah. And have we figured out where he's gonna be?
Oh, you're not privy to that information.
Fluffy Bobo?
Fluff Baddy.
He's got to be at his own party, though.
F Biddy.
F Biddy. God. All right, but we have a dossier on him. We know what he looks like, and
Yeah, everyone knows what he looks like.
and-
Yeah.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
and who he
looks
might
like
be hanging
this.
out with. Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Is he holding a child?
Does he have a kitty?
He's holding a cat.
Oh,
He has a
cat.
kitty. He's like,
I was like, is he holding a baby? What's happening?
Welcome to my party.
Kind of looks like me.
It's like an orange Dr. Evil.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
You're all gunned down.
So let's. Do we want to see if we can find? Do we want to bring in some incredibly concealed stuff that doesn't set off sensors, or do we say?
Yeah, so if you want to hide anything, it has to be concealable. So assault rifles are generally not concealable unless there's some kind of tech work that you did on it where you can make it concealed in Dustin's game. Then I'll allow it, whatever it is. But it has to be concealable, and what you'll roll is a conceal reveal roll. And whoever's trying to, look through you and pat you down will have to roll a perception. They'll have to roll a conceal reveal and try to beat whatever you rolled. If they beat whatever you rolled, they find the thing, they put it on the table, and they go, you can't bring this in with you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry.
So, luck is a factor here. You might want to use your luck.
Okay.
So think about what you want to bring with you, what you don't want to bring with you,
Okay.
how resourceful you want to be. I'll let you do one roll for all your items. So,
Does Continental Arms or a hookup or whatever, and we'll find a way to make sure his name isn't associated or whatever.
yeah.
But can Clip get us some incredibly concealed, more easily concealable weapons?
So Velvet would do it on behalf of Clip.
Okay.
So what are you looking for exactly? Like assault rifles that you can conceal?
If I was looking for a concealable assault rifle would be great, but I just find it hard.
Yeah, usually it's
I don't think it's gonna be
SMGs
easy.
and pistols.
So
I'd probably try to hide my pistol.
Yeah.
So I'd like to
But
go
I'm good at shooting.
Melee weapons as well can
You
be
are pretty
hidden.
good.
No.
Melee weapons can be hidden.
So a retractable baton. I have one.
Yeah, that could be easily concealed.
But that's like, when fully extended is like baseball bat weight.
Yeah.
Something like
Oh
that.
yeah, you have that. I have light melee weapon on here, and I'm like, can I have like a metal or glass like nail file? But you know how some of them are super pointy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's like even extra pointy if you look at it real close. It's like a tiny little dagger situation.
Yeah, so you have like a 2d6 weapon. I'll get you a vibro knife that does 3d6 plus 1 damage and is concealable.
Okay.
So it's basically like a small knife that retracts, and then basically the blade just vibrates really quickly, and makes it easier to cut through materials that way.
Cool.
Neat.
I'm gonna get 3 sticks of dynamite.
Okay, I like it.
That's his new thing, huh?
Oh,
He's gonna try to sneak
I
dynamite.
remember
into
the
party.
dynamite. I remember the
He's
dynamite.
like the birthday candles. It's a party.
It looks like a
thought
cartoony
there'd be a
red
cake.
stick with
Yeah.
the thing. Okay, I like it.
Right here.
All right, I like it. 3 sticks of dynamite. Okay,
My normal kit is all concealable, so
there you go. Professional.
Do we have who do we have on the payroll at Dreamland? That can
Right
help?
now,
Phase.
Any more people?
Phase or no, not more people to bring in.
why are you asking?
Okay, so once we figure out what our way out is, they can meet us there with a bag of
Oh.
stuff.
or an
Like,
exit.
Pick us up, you mean?
Like a back? No, like if we're if we're making a hot exit, then it'd be nice to grab my assault rifle, things like that. But yeah, I mean, getaway would be great too. But who knows?
Well,
If you need a gun, take a gun.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, if they're all on top of perches, it's hard. But
I mean,
yes,
Well,
I've
remember,
gotta-
combat is 3 seconds around.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So
There's
they
no-
also need to have line of sight.
yeah.
There's ways for you to fight and maneuver. It is dangerous.
I don't want to fight in here. I just want to.
It's not optimal to fight, but if you
I'm-
have to, you might.
But if I'm running for my life and I need to cover my exit, that's all.
Hmm.
I'd like to.
I mean, I don't have like a remote, like automatic thing in Meep. So like someone has to drive it.
We'll just
Yeah.
leave it close.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
we just leave
drive
it
into
close.
the party. That's the thing. The party is it's blocked off for vehicle. I mean, you could drive into it, but it's like driving into like a parade. You know what I mean?
I think the priority is get in,
Yeah.
get out, and
No shots fired.
no shots fired. That's definitely the priority.
Yes.
So to that end,
Hopefully, it goes exactly that way.
I know. To that end, could I get a what skill do I need to use the sleep needle?
That's just a melee attack.
That's just a melee attack.
It's melee, straight melee. Yeah, and then they roll evasion to evade it.
So if I could get just a couple of tiny little darts that don't set off any.
Yeah, you can get a dude. What is it called? Neurotoxin.
Lauren has it.
Yeah, you can get some needles with some neurotoxin. You could even get a knife that's coated with neurotoxin.
Let's do that. I could literally just kind of like cut the skin a little bit and then just pass out.
I mean, but remember this is Cyberpunk. They have skin weave. They have armor jackets.
better to pierce it.
Yeah. So if you want something like that, you want something that can do enough damage to pierce armor, or you want to look for a vulnerable joint. Something like that.
I mean, there's tranquilizers, sedatives.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
carrying enough party drugs to kill an elephant. Right?
Then there's that. We just party with them and then
You
take
just
their
open your
shit.
jacket and it's
Okay.
just vials and
Anybody want a sundial?
All right. I don't want to hyper
uppers, downers.
Yeah, and then my last thing is
Yeah.
maybe if I could just put a weave in my jacket, it gives me extra armor. Maybe the equivalent of.
Okay, yeah. So I'll give you a light armor jack with 1 extra SP, so you'll be at 13 SP
No,
instead of 12.
that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Can we wear our armor jack?
Oh yeah,
in your game?
they told you to wear streetwear. You know what I mean? So streetwear has all that stuff in it. It's
Yep.
like leather jackets with padding and stuff like that. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
you're
your
not
armor
naked.
is good. You're good on armor. It's the weapons. Rocket launchers, assault rifles, stuff like that. Gonna be really difficult to bring it in.
So I'm just coming with neurotoxin and a baton.
I'm gonna
Okay.
wear my Skid Row
Yeah.
trench because it's more than my armor. My
So
jacket.
Velvet will supply you with a small little briefcase that opens up and has 3 combat knives, and they have at certain light they have a purple greenish glow to them.
Nice.
So
Okay.
they're coated with neurotoxin.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Yep, an infinite use basically. I mean, within reason, but they're throwable. They're knives, and you can use them as a knife as well.
Awesome. There's nowhere to plant a little silenced pistol, is there?
Yeah, sure there is.
You can keep your pistol.
Yeah,
on
you can keep your pistol. Get your heater with you, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, but remember, you're doing 1 roll. So if they roll over your conceal reveal, then all those weapons will be gone. And they might ask you like, "Why the fuck do you have
Every single weapon.
Every single weapon will be gone. Yeah, unless you fight them for it, or you work some kind of magic.
Let me see what my conceal reveal
But
is.
that's,
because it
up to
might
you.
suck.
Well, that's why I'd suggest using luck for something like
No, you
this.
said they use conceal reveal. You
No,
would-
both of you
Oh,
do.
both?
Yeah, they have to beat your conceal reveal. They're doing the reveal part, you're doing the conceal part. That's why it's called conceal reveal.
I'm good. I'm gonna leave the heater.
Okay.
Like you said, I can acquire on site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you can be crafty.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're ready, roll me conceal reveal, and I'll document it.
Okay. Am I walking up first?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Well, just can you conceal beforehand, before you're there. So this is like your prep work, basically.
And we're using. Wait.
I'm gonna let you add your solo roll to this.
Well, okay. I have plenty of conceal reveal. I wanted to add luck before I look.
Yeah. Before you roll, you add the luck. Yeah.
I'm gonna add. I have 5 luck.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna use it all.
Okay.
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 Roll a 2.
So
7, but I have plus 12.
Okay, so 19. 19. And then Brett?
I have 7.
7 total?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's going to be fun.
Sorry.
It's alright, you don't care.
Where'd it go? I lost it. Wait, what's it under?
Just pay attention to where they put
Oh, there it is. I got it.
I think...
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 luck.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 13 plus 2.
15. All right. Not bad. Ricky.
All right. I'm going to use all 3 of my luck.
Okay.
For... Okay. 18.
18.
Not bad.
Nice. I really wanted you to bring that dynamite in, so let's see what happens. I was rooting for you. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are going to head over. Maybe take your... Jesus. Take your minis. Okay. Take the meep.
Oh, I put the word out to just a handful of fans.
Okay.
That I'll say hi to them at the entrance if they want to meet me there. Even though they're not invited. They won't come in.
Okay. All right. The whole place is decked out in neon Christmas chaos, a twisted take on holiday cheer. Strings of flickering red and green lights hang from every surface, casting sharp colors over the crowd, and holographic snowflakes drift lazily through the air, dissolving just before they touch the ground. The bass-heavy music mixes with remixed holiday jingles, distorted to the point they sound almost eerie, while guests sipping glowing drinks served in glass ornaments walk around the party. Synthetic wreaths and bright garish bows are draped across the dance cages and chem bar, giving everything a surreal, over-the-top holiday vibe. It's Christmas Night City style. Bright, loud, and just a bit dangerous. The air is thick with the acrid scent of burning cannabis too, that synthetic high swirling up in smoky tendrils, mingling with the electric tang of neon lights and the restless energy of the crowd. And that's what you guys are seeing as you're heading over to the party. Ahead, the glow of the party illuminates the night, drawing you forward. Yet, blocking your way is a security checkpoint that screams no nonsense. Bulky guards in tactical gear scan every inch of the crowd, their eyes cold and unyielding behind mirrored visors. In the shadows above, you catch the glint of armed snipers perched in their nests, rifles trained on the entrance, and anything that might stir trouble. This is more than just a party. This is a fortress. You feel their... Wait, let me double check. Yes. You feel their gaze... You feel the gaze of the security guards settle on you for a brief tense moment. Here, they don't care if you're famous, dangerous, or desperate. They're here to protect something or someone that's worth more than you can imagine. And they look at you as you guys are approaching.
As I'm approaching, I spot my fans. I'm like, guys, what's up?
Ricky,
Hey,
yes.
hey! I make sure this is happening right in front of the guards.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Can I get while he's doing that, can you guys give me a human perception on the guards?
Now I roll well. 15.
Okay, 15.
I got a 19.
Okay.
14.
All right. So Brett and Trouble, you guys obviously notice that on your right hand side, the one with the one that's closer this way, he's kind of like waiting for his turn to talk to Ricky. You didn't notice him, like he's looking at the crowd, and then the guy next to him's like shaking his head. And he's like, whispering like something like, and kind of pointing at Ricky without trying to point at him. and then the other guard's just shaking his head like, this guy. And you're having a good time talking to your fan, so you don't really notice, but you two notice that.
I'm going to steer Bre toward that guard and be like, "Here, can you check this guy out so we can get inside?"
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me make sure you're on the list. Who are you guys here with?
With Ricky.
And
Come on.
Yes. So you guys are... Ricky! Hey!
Hey, I'll be right there. Guys, thank you guys. Listen,
We love you, Ricky.
nightcap at Dreamland later, okay?
Oh my god, you're inviting us. I can't believe it.
Because you guys are so sweet.
Are you going to Fluff Baddy's party? Can you take me with you?
I can't. I mean, these guys will have something to say about that.
God.
And that's why I'm saying let's
I wish I was there.
have that nightcap later.
Yeah, Ricky, so these guys are with you?
Yes, absolutely. Hi, what's your name?
David.
And David's one of the guards?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is one of the guards. Okay. David, nice to meet you, man.
Thanks, Ricky. It's not, dude. Designer Bleak, I'm telling you, on repeat, dude. I'm telling you.
Shut
Choom.
up. You're a fan?
Supernova, that last album. Are you kidding me?
Dude, that means a lot. I didn't think I was like,
Yeah, I know.
dude, if I'm getting to you guys like you,
I know. Excuse me, sir. Can you just step over here? Yeah, I know, dude. I'm telling you, I've been listening to every part of your album. Roll the 1.
The dice know. The dice know.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Go ahead, sir. Yeah, I've been listening to every part of your album. I'm telling you. And yeah, you can go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry, Ricky. And his partner's like, we gotta check you for weapons.
Yeah. No, of course. Do your job, guys. Don't worry. I'm here for a party.
All right, ma'am.
I'm in full, like, Nayaka.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Oh my god, thank you.
All right. Yeah, you're good too. Okay, you guys go ahead, have fun. Just don't cause any trouble. Ricky, can I go to Dreamland and hang out with you guys too after the party?
Dude, sure.
Yeah,
Anytime.
Supernova, Choom.
Thanks, man.
Can't believe it, dude.
Always
I'm
great to
gonna
meet
tell my
someone.
input.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When he says don't cause trouble just to be obnoxious, I wink at Nautica.
And as you guys are about to walk in, his partner stops and he puts his arm out and he says, "Wait a minute. Hold on. It says here you got 2 males, 2 females."
Yeah, where are they?
I identify as female.
All right, I don't want any problems. All right, just go ahead. Just go ahead and get in there.
I don't really. I just didn't want to.
We know.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
I thought we were ordering 2 males and 2 females as escorts. No?
Yeah, it's just that was a weird thing
That
for
would be
Bradley to
fun.
do anyway. Like this group ain't cool enough.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I can't believe I rolled a 1. And you got your stupid dynamite in there. That's funny, dude. All right. The entrance to Fluff Baddy's party feels like stepping into a gritty city block. Neon lights casting a warm, inviting glow, street music pulsing through hidden speakers, and holograms of graffiti lining the walls. The whole setup has an edge, but there's something welcoming in the way that the lights guide you in, almost like this wild scene is inviting you to become a part of it. Inside, it's bustling with life everywhere you look, and people are leaned up against walls, laughing loud, talking in tight groups, passing neon drinks, and having low-key exchanges in the corners. You see a pair of rough-looking types under a street lamp swapping what looks like a bag of synth powder, their conversation hushed and intense. Over by the VR dance cage, which is up here, bars of neon flash to the heavy bass, the partygoers slipping on headsets and swaying like they're lost in their own world. The chem bar nearby draws a crowd, with bottles glowing in bright, alluring colors, each one promising a unique kick. The bartender greets each guest with a friendly nod, serving drinks with a smooth efficiency that feels practiced. "Welcome to the party, Chumbata. Would you like a glass of smash?" And that's what you guys experience walking in. Can I get a streetwise from y'all?
Oh, come on. Ugh.
9 plus 6. Was that 15?
15. All right.
All right.
So it's when you roll a 1 and you explode the opposite direction. Is it 1 minus the number, or is it just 0?
It's 1 minus the number.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then it would be 4 for me.
4. Okay. So Bray, you have no idea what's going on.
16.
Wow!
16. Okay.
Look at this.
15. All right. So 15 up.
This stuff is
Is
so
enough.
cool.
Yeah. So Bray, you have no idea. To you, this looks like any kind of street scene, and you might be thinking like, where are the celebrities? But the rest of you guys, you kind of understand what's going on here. These are high-profile people LARPing as people from the streets. And this is that's what this is. This is a block party for the corporates and the elites to have like some kind of sanitized experience of being in the streets and, doing drugs and being with street people. But really, there's no danger. Everyone is safe. And it's just a way for them to do drugs, have fun, and maybe make some shady deals as well. And that's what you're noticing from this kind of block party.
I turn to Shitrek and I go, oh, Jesus, now I get it.
And by the way, people are going to know you're at this party, Ricky. So
Yeah.
this is going to take a hit to your reputation.
I didn't know what I was saying yes to.
Man, this is so cool. Wait, that guy looks weird. I mean, like, but look at... Oh, that's weird, too.
Yeah, they're dressed like the
Oh,
different
shit.
gangs of New York. You
I
got
think I got
bozos, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I mean, New York, Night City.
Oh my God.
Oh, I think I understand what's happening.
Yeah.
This is so cringe.
Yeah.
This is really cringe.
It's the most cringe.
Now you might understand more why I do what I do.
Yeah, this is... Oh, God.
The drinks
And
are still
also,
strong.
You said no recording, but my eyes are recording devices.
Yeah.
So I will be taking my video and audio.
It's like a lifetime of the black
Unfortunately for Fluff Baddy, you are recording his
I will
secret
be
party.
whistleblowing later on.
I grab a glass of something orange, I guess.
I grab a drink as well, but go ahead. No, you
No, that's all.
Yeah.
I just wanted to. I'm starting the party.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, let's start this party, and I grab the drink and I look right into your eyes because I know you're recording, and without saying it, I'm kind of speaking directly to my fans, like, do you see this shit? I had no idea. And maybe this is why I don't go to parties.
And as you guys are talking, like you see some people walking by you, and they point at you, Ricky Wars.
Yeah, whoa.
And then they like just
Making
continue.
it authentic. How's with the
They're clocking
authenticity?
it. They're clocking it.
Yeah.
It's you, you're
He
there.
actually came. He actually came.
Oh,
I didn't think he was into this kind of thing.
my
But
God, Bradley didn't say a thing. Not that we wouldn't have come.
this is why you say no.
I grab a drink from like a cocktail waiter's tray.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah. Why is it black? Black.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab it. I'm not gonna drink it, but I'm gonna hold a
Is
drink.
it just Smash or is it?
It's like cocktails of all kinds of drugs. Street drugs, stuff that people take. Doesn't really give you like a benefit as far as like mechanics wise. But these are like street drugs that are safe. That you can take without like getting overly like addicted or anything to.
Oh man, the future is a miracle.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like smoking weed, you're not going to get addicted to it, but if you do a lot, you might, you know what I mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. Trouble scans though for he's just looking for freebies.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, everything is free. Everything is free.
What can that I can put in my pocket? Like, can I find doses of synth coke that are out for the party that are real, or is it all just fake stuff?
No, this is all like good shit.
Okay.
That's the thing. Like these elite people, that's what you're finding out as like you walk around, like people, a shady looking guy, shady quotation marks, gives you a bag and goes like, here you go, Choom. The first one's always free. He says all the cliche things that you would hear in a movie. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't know what it is. But whoever is providing all this stuff knows how to get good shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Great.
So yeah, you want to take a hit of this, Choom?
Yeah.
First one's always free.
I just keep it. Yes, I take that.
All right.
Take what I can.
Come back when you need more.
Well,
I do my best to keep a straight face during all of this.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the needle in the haystack part of our evening. Where the hell do we even start?
Yeah, what are we gonna do? This is all. Why?
Well, so maybe we should look for the most heavily guarded space.
I think that's a good
And
idea.
maybe just head there.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep drinking this drink.
Yeah, this black shit's gross.
Yeah,
Try to grab something else.
we'll do like a perimeter. Like let's see the sights. Let's see and like everyone listen out.
And I'm really just doing whiskey for the most part. I
Yeah.
might do a hit of synth coke later, but on the way out. But I'm really just doing whatever passes for whiskey here.
All right, and I'm looking for a model that I can't seem to find. All right.
You have
It's here somewhere.
you have absolutely drenched this board in terrain.
I did. He's here somewhere. Give me 1 second. If I don't find it, I'll find a replacement. Oh, there it is. Found him. Okay. So as you guys are having this conversation, you see a familiar face here,
Oh.
Ricky. The face of Jason Lamb. A very good friend of yours, ex-friend of yours. And he just looks at you and just gives you this look like, rich seeing you here, Ricky. And he kind of makes a beeline towards you.
He makes a beeline towards me, and I just go. I look at him, and I just like, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh, yeah, really? You're going to big time me? Huh? You're going to big time me after everything we've been through?
What are you talking about?
I thought you weren't even into this kind of thing.
Well,
I'm gonna stumble for him like, oh my god, hi, I'm Nautica. It's a pleasure to meet me.
This is
What's
my
your
friend
name?
Jason Lamb, is this your girlfriend or something?
Jason Lamb? Dude.
Why are you acting like you don't know me, Ricky?
No, I do know. Dude, I don't even recognize you. Look at you. I was 10 the last time I saw you, bro. Yeah. Holy shit, how are you?
You weren't 10, okay?
What are
You
you
were
talking about?
18. We were doing some gigs together, and then you got big, and you forgot about me.
I'm sure that's not true.
That's the gist of it.
Well, if that's true, let me make up for it now. Let me get you a drink.
I don't need anything from you, Ricky, all right? As you can see, I was invited to this party as well.
I hate to break it to you, so was I.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I heard you've been making a name for yourself, and, I wish I could say I'm happy for you, but I'm not.
You're really rude, sir.
Yeah, well, I don't. What is it?
Who is this guy? Is this your
What is
muscle?
your deal?
Huh?
No, hold on. Dude, I haven't spoken to you in a billion years and you just start out rude? What's up with you?
You know we have a history, Ricky. All right?
Yeah.
We were doing gigs together, then you joined Designer Bleak and you forgot about me, and then you became this big old rock star. And I had to do things on my own. I've been a solo artist this entire time.
Yeah, but I also recall us being very, very young, me hitting the street, and you and your whole family icing me out. Right?
It wasn't like that.
Yeah, no?
It wasn't like that
Well,
at
that's
all.
exactly how I remember it, but you don't see me grudging on you, do you? So chill the hell out. Listen, I'm doing my thing. That's all I'm doing. I'm still fighting the good fight, right? You see me signing any corporate contracts or anything like that? No.
Oh, so you're above that, huh?
I'm not above anything. I'm just me. Listen.
Look,
chill
just
out.
because I signed with Arasaka doesn't mean that...
Dude, you signed with Arasaka?
Yeah, of course I signed with Arasaka.
Is that why you're pissed at me?
You
'Cause
always
you feel
talked
bad about
about
yourself?
No, that's not what it is. You always talked about how I'm less than you, or that's how you made me feel.
I never said any of those things. You're having conversations in your head that I wasn't there for. Right? I was always cool with you, man. Dude, we played baseball together when we were like 9.
Baseball. You know what? You know what? I know. Let's do this. Let's settle this, me and you, right here. Let's find out who the best performer is. I got my guitar on me. I got my guitar right here. What do you have?
Dude, you're kidding, right?
What, am I kidding? Are you,
Why are we going to do this?
come on. You don't want to gain some reputation with these folks.
I have no interest in gaining reputation. Look around you. Do you see what the hell's going on here?
You start seeing like a crowd kind of.
Hey, does
forming.
anybody have a guitar? Anyone got a guitar?
Ricky!
We can provide that for you, sir. You see that one of the attendants there says.
Yeah, let's get him a guitar, please. And an amplifier?
Oh, Ricky Wars is
we're
gonna
gonna kill
play
this guy,
live. Dude, I can't believe it. Ricky Wars is gonna play. And me, Jason Lamb, I'm gonna also play.
Okay. All right, Jason.
Maybe it's a good
water.
distraction.
Ricky!
Okay. All right, everybody. All right, listen. Before we do this, I want to introduce you to a very, very accomplished artist, Jason Lamb, who... What is it that you're saying, Jason?
Don't insult me.
I'm not insulting
Ricky.
you. What
Okay.
is it? I want you to let these people know what you want to do here.
All you fine people gathering around us, you're going to decide who the better musician is. And we're going to find out once and for all what a hack Ricky Wars is.
You heard it here first. I don't care what happens next. Why don't you go ahead and start us out?
You got it, Choom. He whips out his guitar and changes a few settings on there. You hear a little bit of an echo, and he starts to shred. Rolling a 4. So
This poor
a whopping 12 total of his performance. He misses a few keys. You could tell he's a little bit nervous. The crowd around him wants to root for him, but they're on the cringing side a little bit.
Okay. All right. Okay. All I gotta do is not completely fuck this up.
That's it.
Okay, remind me what the
So it should be
skill is.
performance?
It should be performance.
Yeah.
Performance on here.
It's not performance. It's
You might have specifically guitar.
Let's play instrument.
Play instruments, that's what it is.
Okay, play instrument, and then when I add, and then I also have some gear to help me out. So, play instrument plus, I'm gonna go ahead and sing.
Okay.
As well.
That's as
well.
I'll give you a +2 to that. For the creativity.
Well, so you're gonna give me a +2, and then my audio vox gives me a +2.
When so you can't fuck this up.
Right, when I play instrument while singing.
Okay, so you just got to beat a 12. All right.
I need a free reroll or something just in case. All right, no, I'm gonna rock this. Let's do it.
Come on.
Wow. Yeah, we're good.
We're good. What's the total?
Yeah, we're good. 8 plus 9 is 17 plus 4.
21. With a 21, you sing beautifully, you shred beautifully.
What's the song you sing?
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, so I start in with something. It's really actually a little somber. Like, what was he doing? Was he like just rocking out?
He was doing like a Christmas tune, you know, trying to be clever, but really he was just like messing up a little bit. But then he got it at the end.
Yeah.
But overall, it was like a mid performance.
Like a mid performance, but was it like rock and roll style?
It was not rocking. He's definitely in his own head.
He's his own head. Okay,
Yeah.
great. My thing starts out as like, almost like the jingles from a bell, but it's actually a little bit more somber than that. And I just start crooning, and at first it sounds a little like, I don't know, like rock ballad Sinatra. And if you listen hard enough, you realize that it's Little Drummer Boy. Right? So it's just like, but it's more like ding 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 ding, and I'm singing, ba-ra-ba-bum-bum, and then long pause, and then
I hope it's public domain.
yeah. Sorry, I hope so too. It's a holiday special, right? Be kind.
It's a remix.
And then pause, flick of the wrist, it changes it and says. And I'm just growling and singing, but punk rock style, just like you know, the top of my lungs.
I'm making Brad dance with me.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Like,
Yeah.
and enticing the crowd to create to dance in a circle around me.
Yeah.
And even if they bump into me,
Yeah.
we're just,
As you're
still
playing, the
fucking
music
up.
like slowly turns off to like accommodate for you.
Yeah.
And you see the crowd get around you. They're bopping their head.
Yeah.
They're enjoying it. They're lifting their drinks. Definitely getting like a more positive reaction than what Jason did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when your song comes to a close, there's a big standing ovation. People are clapping. People are raising their drinks at you. You even hear a chant of Ricky, Ricky.
Yeah.
And Jason is trying to...
I look over to Jason and I go, "What a hack, huh?"
Wait, best out of three. Best out of three. Best out of three.
I just look at him. I just shake my head. I don't even respond to that. I go over to whoever gave me the guitar,
And
and I just hand it to him.
they just grab the guitar in
and I just
reverence.
say, and I go, "Thank you very much."
while like
And-
the crowd is like there, can I kind of like, and I'm dancing, like using him to like spin around, can I look to see, like, because I can zoom in with my eyes too, if there's like anyone shadily recording, or possibly like with this crowd gone, can I see a more heavily guarded area?
So why don't you give me a perception check?
Okay. Not human perception, the other perception.
And then tell me where your mini goes. You know what I mean? Because right now you're at the entrance over there.
Yeah,
I want
where
to
is
know
this-
like
that's
what
it's-
direction are you going to travel in?
Okay, 5 plus 12.
So 17.
17.
Okay. So and then move your miniature where you think you'll end up.
Can you reach?
So, okay, they're playing like here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm like dancing around. So like I'm still gonna be with the group, but I'm gonna be dancing on the fringes of that way, like looking.
Okay, perfect. So with the 17, you notice that like a lot of people are just like kind of heading that way, and they just want to see like what the commotion's all about, and you kind of just see people like converging that way. But there's a group of police officers that don't move here, and then the snipers also don't move,
Sure.
and that's about it. But everybody else just starts kind of like going in that direction. Okay, and then when the song's over, they just like basically go back to like where they used to be. You know what I mean? And that's about it.
All right.
And Jason is just gonna look at you and say, "This isn't over, Ricky."
I was like, dude, we could have been homies.
Let it go, man.
And he just like storms off and he actually just leaves the party.
Oh,
He just leaves embarrassed.
I thought it was good. I honestly can't really tell much of the difference.
He's that person.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Every
I thought it was
musician's
okay.
favorite guy.
I thought it was okay.
During this, as I'm giving back the guitar and everything, I just look around to see if there's anyone standing on a balcony or that might fit the description of Fluff Daddy.
So Fluff Baddy, it's funny that you say that because when the song is over, maybe he didn't like that all the attention was on you, and he decided that this was the time when he was going to make his entrance.
Oh.
So you see him emerge from this building here, and you see as people congregate around him. And here we go. The crowd parts as Fluff Baddy makes his grand entrance, every eye drawn to him as he strides in with a swagger that screams, "Look at me." He's decked out in a bold red suit, custom tailored to perfection, the rich fabric shimmering under the neon lights. His head is shaved smooth, catching the glow from overhead as he surveys the scene with a grin that's all confidence, no warmth. Draped across his shoulders is a sleek black cat, its green eyes scanning the room with an eerie calm, as if it knows something the rest of you don't know. Fluff Baddy pauses, one hand resting on his hip, soaking up the attention like it fuels him. He raises a hand in a casual wave, acknowledging the cheers and murmurs around him. Guests move in close, eager to catch his attention, but he's selective, nodding to a few high-profile guests, brushing off others with a smirk. He strokes the cat as he chats, whispering something to it with a crooked smile, and it flicks its tail as though it's in on the joke. There's an aura around him, controlled, commanding, and just a bit sinister. And he's just having general conversations. As soon as he arrives, I mean, all eyes are on him. People are congregating around him, talking to him. You see people, trying to get his attention, asking him questions. And then you guys are kind of over there. So there's now a big congregation of people over here.
Might one cyber eye recognize another cyber eye when looking at this cat?
Yeah, good idea. Why don't you give me a... Let's see, this is an interesting roll here. Because it's not just a perception. Perception will tell you it's a cat. And I'm trying not to give too much away. So why don't you give me a... You have the book?
No.
You don't have the book? Okay. I just need a list. Some kind of cyber tech? No, not cyber tech. Some kind of tech that has to do with electronics.
There's electronic security tech.
Electronic security. Okay, let's do electronic security tech. Yeah.
Okay. 11.
An 11. Okay. So, with your knowledge of electronic security, you don't see anything too specific about this cat. You do know that there's some kind of cyberware installed on this cat. And you're even wondering, is it organic? You don't even know. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But that's basically it. It's a strange looking cat. Do the rest of you guys want to take a crack at it?
It's
About the cat?
Yeah.
I mean, so they have a clue. I'll be like, the cat, it's gotta be the cat, right? The cat's big.
You can do it. I'll give you a +1 on electronic security tech just from that tip.
Just from her
Nautica.
tip? Alright, let's give it a shot. It's not, mine isn't great.
Yeah, but you could get a 10.
Yeah, let's see. No. 6.
Yeah. It just looks like a cat to you. A weird looking cat. Weird green eyes, but that's about it.
So I think trouble peels off, maybe even during the whole guitar shenanigans, with the interest of doing a little recon.
Okay.
You mentioned there's a big congregation of police officers that didn't move during that whole crowd section. I engaged some skate feet actually, and just go sliding around and just quickly go to try to make a perimeter almost, but I just want to get a look at
not the wheelies, trouble.
It is a little bit wheelies.
Doing the wheelies.
One foot like that. Okay.
But yeah, it's just so that I can get that extra little bit of movement. All
right, so why don't you put your model where you want to end up, basically.
I'd like to even move, I don't know if I can reach. Maybe behind the noodle house over there, even just
right here,
all the way around,
right here,
getting
maybe?
a real good look. Because my interest is, one, I wanted to see if there's any security we haven't seen yet, and then the other is to just sort of clock what's going on, what they seem to be guarding back there, and also get a good strategic if shit goes down.
So with a +1 to your perception check, roll me that, because everybody's kind of focused on Fluff Baddy while you're
blowing up.
Ooh,
blowing up.
No way, dude.
What's your roll? Do I keep going?
Yeah, keep going, dude. We gotta know.
Okay, that's a 29.
29. All right.
Plus my perception.
Plus your
30, 40.
So some
maybe.
crazy number. Okay, so you absolutely crushed it. First of all, you notice that these police officers, there's something just weird about them. Their uniforms are too clean, too unused, and you're kind of putting it together now, and you're like, oh my god, the cops are LARPing too.
Sure.
They're not actually cops. These are security dressed like cops.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
They're not NCPD, but with my 40 or whatever, they're capable.
They're capable.
They're not gonks.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. They're capable, they're well equipped, they're well trained. But they're not actually police officers. They're not
just
NCPD.
dressed to fit the part.
They're dressed to fit the part. Okay. And maybe he has a deal with NCPD or something to be able to do this kind of thing. but these are like his personal security, and they're not actual police officers.
Okay.
Also, the van really piques your interest because it has a big giant satellite on it, and it's drawing in a lot of power. It's connected to like an external rig. The line runs all the way past you to this big giant generator over here.
Okay.
So it needs some kind of juice that's more than whatever a vehicle can provide. And it's definitely something that they are guarding.
Okay, so they're guarding, and it's broadcasting or something.
Yeah.
It's pulling a lot of power.
And then across the vehicle, I didn't have time to do it, but I was going to write the Baddy Mobile.
So
that's written on it.
That's Fluff Baddy's
It's his
ride.
van.
He rolls around in like an ice cream truck with a satellite dish on
He rolls around, or it's his.
He owns it.
It's registered to him.
And then with a 40, I'm going to ask for one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
How good do the noodles look at the noodle bar?
So the noodles look subpar.
Subpar.
Yeah,
Subpar.
unfortunately.
I was really hoping for real meat.
Same.
No, it's all packaged frozen meat. You
They
know.
got the sign, but everything else here is fake.
I
too.
know. It's a bummer. It's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, then I'll skip on the noodles.
yeah. But yeah, basically that's what you're seeing. You're seeing them like walking around the vehicle, guarding it, and as everybody walked away, they were still just like remaining there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's my move.
Well, I spot him going off to do recon, and I just kind of I wait to while I'm waiting for him to circle back. So I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm just watching. Is there still a crowd around me, or have they now
No,
moved?
they're not. Now Fluff Baddy
Okay,
is the
good.
object of their attention.
Awesome, good. I go grab another drink, and just keep scanning the area until he reappears.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
more whiskey.
So, Brett, while you're like, while they're all like doing their thing, like somebody walks up to you, and you notice like they're showing their colors, like what corporation they're from, and you see a big M on their neck that they tattooed, and it's glowing green. It's for Militech, and they look at you and they look at your gear, and it's like, is that one of ours? Looking at your cyberware.
My arms.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what brand my cyber arms are.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, the M130s. Yeah, I worked on that actually personally. That's cool. I haven't seen it
Yeah,
in
these
action.
are real though. I'm not just.
No,
faking
they're
it.
real. Yeah, I know. I would spot a fake. That's why I came up to you to take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you got any other M gear?
I mean, I got stuff. Yeah. I mean,
You
I
got
check
stuff?
Yeah, you want to see something cool?
Okay.
Yeah, come here.
Huh? Okay.
And I go off to like behind like one of the areas that are like this would be like part of the party, but it's like an area that like no one's in.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just one of those.
There's like a space in between, and he's kind of like,
I gotta do is just stay back.
okay.
And I go, watch this. Get over here! I do my
You grab him, and he's like, "Whoa!"
not to him. It's
Oh,
like,
okay,
just to
okay.
like something over there, and like
Yeah.
Just an object.
just an object, and like pull it back, and I'm like,
Oh man, retractable arm. Are you kidding me? I've been trying to push that for so long.
I had a guy make it for me.
Yeah. I've been telling him that there's real world applications for it, but you got to come back to my office and we got to talk to my boss because I'm telling you, I've been pushing that for a while now.
Yeah, just send me your details, and I'll get my people to call your people. We'll set up brunch. It'll be great.
Yeah, sure. That's great. That's great. Yeah.
Ricky's trying not to laugh. Ricky's like, I'm just drinking my whiskey here. I'm like kind of just looking at like these guys have no clue. It's great.
And then he looks, and you have that black drink on you still, right?
No, I grabbed a different one.
Oh, okay. And he's
I
like,
just grabbed some.
oh, make sure you're not drinking the black one, by the way.
Yeah, that shit was gross.
Yeah, no, well, you know, right? He's Fluff Baddy. He's doing like experiments on all of us. You know, that's what the drinks are. They're experiments. I mean, that's what I heard. That's what I mean.
All of them?
The black one especially. That's the black one. It has a special chemical. It stays in your body for a long time, and then they track you with satellites. I mean, allegedly. You know, allegedly. Imagine. Imagine.
Yeah.
You know.
Cut to
You
trouble.
see your business, you see your business card? How like yours is like the certain kind of periwinkle blue.
Yeah. Anyway, what was your name?
Justin.
Oh, Rex. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey man, I'm serious. Come over to my office. I'm on the 15th floor. You know, no big deal. 15th floor. But you know, you can just head over there anytime. And I'm telling you, my boss would want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, don't drink the black one. Don't drink that one.
You got it.
All right. And then as they're having that conversation at the same time, Nautica, somebody walks up to you
Yeah.
and says,
When he turns around, I go, fucking idiot.
someone walks up to you and says, wait a minute, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait a minute. You're the owner of that nightclub.
Oh my god, no, I get that all the time. I just look like her.
No.
My name's Nautica.
Wait a minute. Now, you really do look like her.
I don't understand. She's way uglier than me. I've got totally different colored hair. Like, I look different. Like, what?
Roll a persuasion.
I do change how I look. 'Cause I've got the hair and I change my eyes and stuff.
Yeah, that is established. She has a lot of disguise.
Yep.
Sorry, persuasion?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 2 luck.
Alrighty.
I need this to work. Probably. Persuasion, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, 15. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I thought you just look like her so much. That's
It's crazy. I get that all the time. It's totally fine. My name's Nautica.
okay.
I'm from a corporate family. I don't own bars.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'm Leslie. I work for Biotechnica.
Oh my god, hi,
Wait,
Leslie.
what corporation are you working for right now?
I don't work for them. I just get money from my family.
Oh, I wish. I wish, you know, designer bags. I mean, I would get it all. But
Oh my god, yeah, it's great.
so, how do you know Fluff Baddy? Were you invited by him personally?
Oh,
She's here with me.
Oh, you know Ricky?
yeah, of course. I discovered him.
Oh my goodness, that's
Me.
That's wild. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was big with the poor people. But then I heard his music and I was like, oh my god, I have to share this with more people. And that's why he's known today like he is.
So
That's me bridging communities.
you're nothing without her, is what you're saying, Ricky.
This is very true.
Oh my gosh,
Nothing.
that's so
Absolutely
funny.
Nothing.
You chooms are something else. Okay.
No, you.
Good use of shrooms, yeah.
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 You know what, Ricky? I didn't think that you'd be into this kind of thing.
You know what? Yeah. You're
Yeah.
right.
We're trying to broaden his horizons. We're trying to help him learn more about people that are out there. You know, his view is so narrow.
Yeah.
Look, I got an invite. I didn't ask a lot of questions. I like to explore.
Okay.
So I'm
No, I get
happy
it.
to be here.
I get it. Well, you know, I mean, it's pretty common. You know, Fluff Baddy's one of them doing the whole hiding their identity thing. So I get it. You know, you're hiding your identity too.
No, I just...
Aren't we really all hiding our identity if you
Yeah.
really think about it?
No,
No
but I
one's
mean-
ever real.
But I mean, it's a complete psyop. You know that. I mean, Fluff Baddy, he works for Sovoil.
yeah, it's
So,
crazy, right?
It's the whole.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
probably.
that's why I make sure when I come here, I'm just here to have fun. That's it. I'm not trying to make any deals with anybody.
We're all about fun.
Exactly. So yeah.
I mean,
Anyway.
I'm not hiding anything. I just kind of played a show impromptu in the middle of the floor.
Wow.
So-
Really?
And that's why we love
Okay.
him. He's so authentic.
Okay. Well, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna take off. You guys have fun at the party, and I'm just gonna take off.
You
okay?
too.
Take care. I'll
Merry
see you later.
Christmas.
All right.
And
Oh.
as she turns around, you see her take out her agent and she starts writing some things quickly into it. And then she puts her agent away and just like walks away.
Guys, you might want to avoid the drinks.
I think.
Just like all of them.
Is the whiskey? Is the whiskey just whiskey?
I'm just holding
No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but,
Not drinking.
Okay.
but I got some news from weirdo corpo, stick up his butt guy, and they might just stay away from all the drinks.
All right. What is soul oil?
They're Russian Arasaka.
Okay.
And then, sorry, you go ahead. You want to say something?
I was gonna make my next move, but if you have something that's happening,
Well,
let me know.
as you were talking, like some guy just walks up to you, very serious demeanor, and you see he has an Arasaka logo on his shirt, and he says, "You're cute." How much?
Is he speaking with a Russian accent? Do I
No,
pick that
I'm
up?
saying you're cute.
Okay. No, I'm asking as a joke.
Oh, no,
Like,
no
did I
Russian
pick up-
accent.
I was like,
Yeah.
is he so
Yeah.
LARPing as Arasaka,
Yeah.
LARPing as a guy at a LARP?
Dude,
Sorry, I was
I'm on other levels. Too
many
many
deep-
levels.
Too many levels, man. Before this scene, I did want to mention that I pinged everybody to like kind of give them
The idea of
the
what's
idea
going
of the van and whatever.
Okay.
And then the last thing I say to you though is I'm gonna go check out this van.
Yeah.
And then I keep moving toward the van, and then I get intercepted.
Yeah, you get
by-
intercepted by a corporate wearing an Arasaka suit.
How's he look?
He's very well dressed, very serious demeanor, slick back hair, cyber eyes, sunglasses in front of the cyber eyes, and he has his hand in his pocket and he's looking at you. So, me and you head over to one of these buildings. That's why you're here, right? I'm just cutting to the chase.
Is his watch as nice as my new one?
Not even close.
I look him over. So, is there like, is he motioning to a specific like room or
Just
is there,
anywhere nearby. And he'll go into the noodle bar. I mean, look, this is a party, baby.
He's looking for somewhere private though.
Yeah, somewhere private.
Sure. Yeah, I'm here to party. What do you have in mind?
Good. I'm glad that
If you're looking for me,
because
you found me.
Fluff Baddy has his own ways of having fun with his little sex robot, but I like the real thing.
We get to look at those sex robots at some point, though.
You'll never see it. But, one of these days I'll get one myself, and, maybe we can work something out. Me, you, the robot. Work a little action. How do you feel
and
about
the
that?
robot sounds good.
You and the
sounds
robot.
good.
My favorite movie. So yeah, why don't we look? He gestures to one of the guards to move out of the way, and he just like looks, hops down from his perch, and walks away over here. And basically, you guys can walk into this building right here.
So this guy can move guards.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. And he's so if you follow him, you would be there. And he would be here with you.
I'd like to start. Once I get the ping, I'm just saying this, that once I get the ping from him, and once we all get the ping, kind of nod at the others, and I just, at a party pace, slowly start making my way, start moving in that direction. Towards the van. He said he was going to check out the van, that's the last thing he said.
Yeah.
So I started to move towards the van.
So as you're moving towards the van, you're going to be moving in this direction. You can't go through this dense crowd, so you'd have to go around to where this noodle bar is.
Okay.
But as you're passing by, you hear Fluff Baddy having a conversation with someone, and he says, blah, 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 but you're sure that only authorized users can interact with it, right? I don't like bringing it outside. And whoever he's with just like nods his head and says, of course, only bypassed by your chosen passphrase.
If I listen hard, can I figure out specifically what they're talking about?
That's all you got
That's
from
all
their
I got.
conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, if you linger anymore, somebody might just start talking to you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm walking.
Yeah.
I'm just walking slowly.
Yeah.
All right. Towards, you know what I mean? Like, I don't stop moving. That way I don't get someone to chat with me necessarily. But Yeah. Just
So as you're moving, do you go into that private room with him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you go into this private room. He closes the door behind him. His back is towards you. And as he turns around...
What's the room, real quick?
It's a very dark, closed-off room. He turns on like a little light, and it has like a little lamp in the middle. This looks like this might have been like a domicile for somebody that maybe worked in a shop downstairs.
Okay.
And they emptied it. So it's like their like living quarters.
Oh, okay, so we're in like some poor
You're in some
schmuck's house.
poor schmuck's house, yeah. And he's here to have a
Interesting.
good time. That poor schmuck has no idea that two dudes are about to...
I produce a vial from my jacket. I'm like, do you want to party? I brought this from home.
I don't usually... Persuasion.
My persuasion is yeah, pretty persuasive, but no, 13.
You know what? I'll pass. I'll pass on that one.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
thought we were gonna have a good time.
Now, how much? Let's get down to business. I don't want to waste time here.
Oh, you're trying to pay for it?
Oh, you're offering it for free.
No, sweetie. I just thought you were a good-looking man.
Okay. Hey, listen. I just wanted to make sure that I'm square.
But first, tell me what line of business you're in.
Really? All right. I work for Arasaka.
I gathered.
Yeah. And just, middle management.
What do you know about Fluff Baddy and his... you mentioned his sex robots, but like, what else is he into?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, as soon as I heard about that, I was just kind of
Gross.
wrote
right?
him off as a weirdo. But, he just connects with people. Supposedly he works with Sovoil. I don't know. That's what I've been hearing, that he's a Sovoil plant. But if you're smart, you don't get involved with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever do any work with Continental Arms?
I mean, I try not to, because that's not kosher with Arasaka, but I'm not Japanese, if that's what you're asking.
I'm just wondering how you find yourself at this party if you don't like Fluff Baddy and you don't work with Sovoil and...
Are you serious?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
It's a big party. It's status. It's rubbing elbows with other corporates. It's something that you need to do. Oh, wait, you don't work for a corporation? Are you a celebrity? A singer?
I'm trouble, baby. We're gonna try something. Turn around.
I think I'm gonna... You know what? I think I left some friends back there. I think I'm gonna try to take off here.
As he turns around, though, I'm gonna slap a handcuff on one's arm and then try to cuff him real quick.
Okay, give me a brawling.
Great.
Yep. This is a game. You gotta roll.
Brawling isn't my best, but
Yeah, neither is it his, so don't worry.
that's all right. That's a 14.
Okay, a 14 beats a 13.
Ooh.
So you slap the handcuffs on him right as he's trying to get out of there. You slap it on him and you have a grip of him and he says, "What's the idea, Choom? I'm not into BDSM."
Do I get him fully cuffed or just I have one cuff on?
You basically have him.
Okay.
You have him. You have control of him.
I want to finish cuffing him. I want to give him a dose of like blue glass.
Okay. So you'll finish cuffing him.
don't
And
know
at this
why I'm
point,
doing this.
you guys are fighting.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
are now fighting.
Okay, great.
So he'll get a chance to try to like push you off and break free of your grip. So we're going to do another brawling check here.
Okay.
All right. He rolled.
He's trying to break my...
He's trying to
hold?
break your control. Yeah, he'll
Okay.
still be cuffed, but he'll create space
Okay.
from you. So 8 plus 6.
Yeah.
You're the math guy.
You got
14.
me. I got an 11 for brawling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he shoulder checks you, pushes you back, your back hits the back of the wall, and he turns around and he's trying to fiddle with the doorknob, giving you another chance to mess with him before he gets that door open and spills out. Ooh.
I don't know why I put myself in a position.
If he gets out, it's gonna be bad.
Okay, I don't know. I don't really want to kill this guy.
I'm gonna give you a breather.
Yeah,
I do ping them with what I overhear Fluff Baddy say.
Oh yeah, and you've been walking there, so I'll
So I've
say
been
I would have been walking the
And my
moment he
question
said-
to them
the
is-
moment he pinged us that he was going to go check out the van, I
Yeah.
would have started walking over.
What about you, Shipwreck? Did you?
I'm obsessed with this weird cat. I'm gonna not try to I'm not just gonna be staring at him and the cat, but I'm gonna keep the cat in my sight, kind of just partying in the general area. Maybe go to the noodle bar and
There's a chem bar there. You're probably getting drinks, whatever. So you're in the general vicinity. So Brett and Ricky, you guys are headed towards where you saw Trouble go into, getting in trouble. And you can hear a scuffle and some kind of situation happening in that room.
Yeah.
And now it's your turn.
I just want to push my way in between him and the door. Mm-hmm. So since he's cuffed, I just kind of negotiate myself in between. And I'm like, where are you going? The party's just getting started. And I just want to push him backward into the room more.
Okay, so it's going to be another brawling, but he's going to be at a -2 because he's cuffed.
Great.
Oh, I rolled a 10.
You win. Bro.
Okay, so
I got a -7.
You get in between him and you try to push him, but he goes around you and slams into the door and makes a really loud banging noise against the door. You guys obviously hear it.
I hear the scuffle.
And then these guys hear something over here, and their attention is that way, but they haven't moved yet. They're just kind of what the fuck was that noise? You know what I mean?
Are they watching the...
Now they're looking at the door.
Oh.
Yeah, now they're looking at the door.
Okay.
But you don't know I'm in that room, so maybe this is good. It's a distraction, just like I meant to do.
So they're looking at that door. Okay, I hear a scuffle going on in there. I turn to Bray and I'm like, what do you think that is?
I don't know. I just saw. Trouble walked this way, but I don't know.
I glance over toward in the area of the van, and I see him there, and I don't see him there anywhere.
No, you don't. You don't see him near the van, but you do see the guards there, kind of looking up at that same door and kind of looking in a puzzled way.
Yeah, I was like, well,
It might be him up there.
that is his name, isn't it? Well, we can also use this to take a closer look at the van.
Well, there's still a bunch of guards. Look, I got an idea to get a lot of these guys distracted and maybe even leave. An idea.
Okay.
It involves dynamite.
That was my question. I was like,
Oh god.
let's hold off on the dynamite as long as
It'll
possible.
be a good idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
They'll totally leave. It'll be so big.
I don't think it's time for it yet. Let's take a closer look at that.
So as you guys are having that conversation, Nautica, you're getting a closer look at the cat. I want you to roll me another electronics check at a +1 because you're closer now. Come
it's
on.
the one tech thing I didn't
Yeah.
put points into.
Yep.
Gosh darn it. Great. So that's an 8.
Okay.
Worse. I
It's
got closer.
still
and I'm
it's just not clicking with you. You're like, there's something with that cat, but I just don't know what it is. Back to Trouble. You're in there. He gets in between you and the door. He hits the door, bounces off of it, and now he's trying to get some kind of purchase on that doorknob and try to get out. He's going to try to roll for that. Unfortunately, he rolls very low, so he's trying to get the doorknob. He's fiddling with it, and it's making even more noise. You're seeing these guys kind of looking a little bit more closely at the door, trying to figure out what the hell's going on over there.
They're looking at the door, but now they're moving away from the van.
Yeah, exactly.
And paying less attention.
They're congregating towards the door, trying to figure out what that noise is. Trouble, what do you do?
Jeez. I'm gonna have to knock him out, I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm still just struggling with the guy. He just thinks I'm kinky at this
He
point.
does, and he's not down.
Just say shh.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So now I'm just gonna so to paint the picture, he's like trying to get out the door. Is he facing?
He's facing you because his hands
he's
are
got his
cuffed
hands behind his back.
and he's trying to open the door at the same time, but he just can't get his hand in the right place, and this is all happening so fast.
Okay.
So you have a small window of opportunity here.
I'm just gonna be like, it's okay. No, calm down. No.
Persuasion.
I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Persuasion
here.
-2.
-2, but I did roll a 9.
Okay.
So 7 plus persuasion. I'm in the wrong menu. It's been so long since I've looked at a player character sheet. Plus 9, so 16 this time.
16, okay. With the 16, he kind of like, at least it gives you a little bit of time. He pauses and he looks in your direction and he just says, "What the fuck, Choom? What are you doing? I'm not into this shit."
Is this the first time you've been to a Fluff Baddy party?
No, of course not. I was here last year, but
You're acting like a total gonk. And I unhandcuff him.
he just like plays at his wrists like,
Don't pretend you like to party unless you actually like to party, bro.
I don't party like that.
Okay.
Fuck away from me. He opens the door and like walks out and kind of like walks past this area, and he kind of looks at the guards that are all looking in his direction, and he just goes like what? And they're just kind of.
So as that's happening and the guards have now turned their attention to him, to them, while that's happening, I do want to slide behind them towards the truck.
So do you want to go past them or do you want to come around the other side?
Path of least resistance. I don't mind going past them if I have to be quiet.
Well, there is 2 ways. There's 3 ways. Either you go past them, either you go around the noodle bar, or you go in the noodle bar and out one of these vents.
That sounds like the most fun, but it's not the. Doesn't necessarily.
You can get around here. I mean, there's a big crowd here, but you can still get past the crowd.
Yeah,
in this area.
I'm just pivoting. They're sliding this way. I'm sliding that way.
Yeah, I mean, people will notice that you went that way. So if you're trying to be slick, you can't. But just because you're going this way doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong.
You're sticking with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're not super stealthy.
I'm not bad, actually.
Okay, so then I mean we can try to just like.
You want me to stealth with you? Well, I noticed you being stealthy, so I do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a stealth from you.
Yeah.
16.
All right, 16.
And I asked that because I would know because I've worked with you if you were stealthy. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah. And then you roll your stealth, and I'm going to roll for this one guard that would notice you.
Can I do an assist move?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I come out the door right behind him with my jacket and shirt open, and I say, "If you can't afford a good time, then don't try to have a good time."
Extra distraction.
All right, I'm going to give you both a +2 for that.
All right, then with a +2, I got 23.
23, and what was yours?
Well, then now it would be
18.
18.
Okay, let's see. The guard is too engrossed with what he's seeing in front of him, and they share a laugh between themselves as that happens, and you guys can beeline it, seeing an opportunity. You can go straight to the back of the van without them seeing.
Okay, great. Let's do that.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys end up here behind the van.
Is anyone watching anything? Watching the back of the van?
There's nobody there.
I just open it and go inside.
Okay, you open it. All right. As you pry open the doors of the van, you're met with a sight that's both strange and unsettling.
Not surprised.
Sitting upright in the back, perfectly still, is a sleek, life-sized robot designed to look like an attractive woman. Her features sculpted to be strikingly lifelike. She's dressed in a flashy Christmas-themed outfit, a tight red and green velvet dress trimmed with faux white fur complete with matching red heels and a holly green choker that glints under the dim van lights. The robot's eyes snap open, and they lock onto you with a cold, calculated gaze. In a smooth, almost syrupy voice, she says, "Access restricted. Please provide the authorized passphrase to continue interaction." She doesn't move, doesn't blink, just stares, waiting, her painted red lips frozen in an inviting but unnerving smile.
God. That's what she looks like.
And that's where we're going to have to take a break.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, man. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Chooms.
Choom.
Worldwide, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Infinite-Sided Dice. It was fun to be a part of it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for coming out.
Oh,
I can
man.
start by saying thank you. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was so awesome. I know we were always planning to do something, so it was great to finally get it going, dude. And I was honestly nervous because I didn't know I had to come up. Not that I had to come up with the adventure, but that's like the challenge that I enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, every time I do that, I'm like, it's all on me. You know, if it's not fun or not interesting, then it was literally all on me. We're all here like producing a thing that I failed on. You know, Jesus.
No, I know what you mean by that. I don't think I totally agree that it's all on you.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
But I absolutely know where you're coming from when you say that, because I felt the exact same way so many times. Yeah, I was gonna actually. That's where I wanted to start, was prepping for this as a one shot. Like, just okay. First of all, specifically for this one shot, what was preparation like, and then as sort of a follow up or an elaboration on that, do you find it's different or easier or more difficult or just different prepping for like a one shot shorter thing versus like a campaign?
Honestly, so as far as how like it happens is I have to first get inspired. You know, something has to inspire me, and then I kind of run with it. You know what I mean? And I usually just follow the formula of beginning, middle, end. I just like think of those three things, and everything else will just like fall in place. So if I have an idea of something, I'm like, okay, how do the players get to the place they're supposed to go? What happens when they get there? And then how does it like all come together? You know what I mean? And little by little, I just break down all those little things until I come up with like a fully enclosed adventure. And actually, that's what I do for my...